At the Gu residence, Victor Lay, Raven Gu's uncle, was raising hell. "We're moving to Brighton City, and we can't take you and Leo with us. Take this 50,000, I've done all I can for you." Raven casually cleaned her gun. "No thanks, uncle. I'll take care of my brother. You just take Ivy." Victor's voice boomed. "Take care of him? Do you have any right to say that after getting expelled for fighting? Do you even know how to make money? How are you going to provide for him? You think it's still like when your parents were alive? I was kind enough to take you in, don't be so ungrateful." Raven let out a cold laugh. "Don't you worry about it. And that money is a little short. Why don't you keep it for Ivy?" Victor was so furious he was speechless. Ivy Gu, Raven's younger sister, stepped in. "Uncle, that's just how my sister is. Please don't be angry with her." "Sis, I know you're mad that Mom and Dad left all their assets to me, but the will says I can't go against it. It's okay if you and Leo want to stay here. I don't mind." Raven slid her gun into a holster and said coolly, "Not necessary. It's getting late. I'm going to pick up Leo from school." She stepped outside and swung her leg over a heavy-duty motorcycle. She snapped on her helmet and tore out of the gate with effortless cool. Victor said to Ivy, "Don't pay her any mind. I worked hard to get this opportunity to move to the capital city. From now on, you need to network with the elite. Don't associate with low-class people like her." "Ivy, I'll go further and further, becoming a person of the upper class, while you rot and die in this tiny town," Ivy thought to herself. It was a short ride to the school to pick up Leo. Raven parked, took off her helmet, and checked her watch. She was still 10 minutes early. Just then, a luxury car pulled up. The driver said, "Mr. Liu, this is the place." Aiden Liu, the third young master of the Liu family, glanced outside. "Don't tell me the divine healer I've been looking for is in a place like this." The driver explained quietly. "But this was the last location ping we received. How long ago did the signal appear?" Aiden asked. "Less than a minute ago." Aiden snapped. "And you brought me here for a signal that's less than a minute old?" "They're long gone. Forget it. Let's go back. Have the team keep searching." "Yes, sir," the driver said, then added, "Mr. Liu, excuse me, I have to take this call." Aiden gave a nonchalant his eyes suddenly freezing on a girl up ahead. She was stunningly beautiful with a cool, untouchable aura. Raven was leaning against her bike, scrolling through her phone while waiting for Leo. When school let out, Leo spotted his sister and ran over. "Did you come from the mansion? Is Ivy gone? We're finally free from that hellhole. Let's celebrate." Raven smiled. "Yeah, that idiot really thinks the Lay family is interested in her," Leo scoffed. "They're just after the assets in her name." Aiden watched the pair and shook his head. Such a shame, so young and already a mother. The driver reported, "Mr. Liu, good news. Elysium is holding an auction tomorrow night. There's a high chance the divine healer will show up. If we can find them, the matriarch can be saved." "Then what are you waiting for?" Aiden commanded. "Back to Brighton City!" The car sped away. For some reason, Raven found herself staring after it. Leo tugged on her sleeve. Sis, where are we going to live now?" "I've already arranged it," she replied. Just then, her phone rang. It was Sienna Lynn. "Hey, Raven, babe." Leo's face lit up. "Sienna, are you at the club? Is it fun?" "It's a blast," Sienna's voice came through, backed by a wave of fiery music. "Hey, little man, tell your sister to bring you over." Leo's eyes sparkled. "Okay." Raven took the phone. "Don't corrupt my little brother. What's up?" Sienna replied, "The Liu family is desperately looking for the divine healer for their matriarch. I pulled a few strings and tricked someone into coming to the club tonight. You coming? Aren't you interested in him?" "You just love stirring up trouble, don't you?" Raven said. "Aiden Liu, you'd better be careful. He's the infamous third young master of Capital City's Liu family. How could I not be careful? So you're really not coming?" "There's an auction at the club tomorrow night. The final item is a piece of jade said to calm the mind and soothe the spirit. I heard it's incredible. Haven't you been researching neurological treatments lately?" Raven replied, "Send me the address." After hanging up, Leo asked, "Sis, where are we going now?" "Brighton City," she said. "To a club called Elysium?" A short while later, inside Brighton City's top music hall, Sienna complained, "Seriously, you're in such a hurry. You just got here and you're already headed for the auction. I haven't even had a chance to check out the cute guys around here. You want that Serenity jade that badly?" "Yeah, it's decent. Has some use," Raven said. Sienna grinned. Oh, sounds like it's a must-have this time. Leo piped up, no joke, if my sister wants something, there's nothing she can't get. Sienna scooped Leo up. Ah, little Leo is so adorable. You're making me want to have a son of my own. Ah, save me, stop messing around, it's about to start, Raven said. Leo took a sip of his milk and composed himself. On stage, the auctioneer had reached the final item, the precious Serenity Jade. I'm sure you've all heard the rumors about this piece, so I won't waste your time. The starting bid is 1 million. The bids shot up, quickly reaching 3 million. Aiden Liu casually raised his paddle. 10 million. The room fell silent. Sienna nudged Raven. Look up there. It's Aiden Liu. Looks like you've got competition tonight. Raven was speechless. You really do love chaos. The auctioneer announced 10 million. This gentleman has bid 10 million. Is there a higher bid? If not, stop watching the show and bid, Raven urged. Sienna raised her paddle. 11 million. Kai Chin, a young master of the Chin family, said loudly, First time seeing someone dare to compete with Aiden. Don't you feel the pressure? Ethan He, the 7th young master of the He family, laughed. Aiden is here personally for his grandmother's illness. I doubt he'll back down easily, right? Aiden asked, Is that jade really that miraculous? It can calm the nerves and help with sleep? Ethan replied, I've never seen or tried it myself, it's all rumors. But the items at this auction are never fakes. Without another word, Aiden raised his paddle. 30 million. Kai coughed. As expected of our generous Aiden, who's going to fight that? There's no suspense at all. So boring. Congratulations in advance on your successful bid, Aiden, Ethan said. The auctioneer called out, 30 million. Any higher bids? Raven said nothing, simply holding up 5 fingers. Sienna got the signal, raised her paddle high, and shouted, 50 million! Leo grinned. That's my sister. The auctioneer's face went pale at the price, and the crowd below erupted in whispers. Is this how auctions work now? Others go up by 100,000. These people jump by tens of millions. Even if you're rich, you don't spend money like that, do you? Kai was confused. Damn, who is that? They've got a death wish, trying to snatch something from Aiden. And what's with the kid who still looks like he's on milk? Where did this mother-son duo come from? Interesting, Ethan said. And not bad-looking either. Aiden raised his paddle. 60 million. The auctioneer yelled, 60 million! Is there a higher bid? Sienna asked. Raven, how much money do you have? Can you go higher? Leo chimed in. My sister's out of cash. She scraped together just enough to hit 60 million. Then what do we do? Sienna said. I've been on a bit of a shopping spree lately. I've only got about 10 million left on my card. I'm afraid that's not enough to compete with Mr. Liu upstairs. Leo teased. Sienna, you still haven't changed that habit of buying out entire stores wherever you go and declaring, Miss Lin is buying everything here today. How can I change a good habit that brings others so much joy? Sienna retorted. Aiden Liu shot a challenging smile toward Raven. Raven thought to herself, I remember he's looking for me to help someone. In the future, my fee for his business will be 10 times the market price. Whether I take the job or not will depend on my mood. Sienna chuckled. Got it. Raven glared at Aiden Liu, completely annoyed. Rich, are we? Young master of the Liu family, huh? Fine, Aiden Liu. I'll remember you. Leo said, Sienna, we're leaving first. Bye-bye. Bye. Sienna smiled. I never thought a piece of jade would pit you two against each other. I have a feeling there's going to be a good show to watch in the future. Downstairs, Raven grabbed a bottle of liquor and coolly smashed the neck against the edge of a table, popping the cap right off. Leo was in awe. Sis, you're so cool. I want to do that too. In your dreams, Raven said. Drink your milk. Leo pouted but couldn't do anything, helplessly finishing another carton of milk. After they had their fill, the siblings ran into a group of thugs on their way out. Hey, little sister. It's not safe to go home alone so late. Why don't we give you a ride? I don't think you need to go home at all. I've booked a luxury suite at the hotel next door. Let's go have some fun. My car is pretty comfortable too. Want to try it out? Leo smirked to himself. Nice. These idiots with a death wish just had to provoke the boss when she's in a bad mood. Are they tired of living? Raven said one cold word, scram. The men stared at her, then burst out laughing. Did she just tell us to scram? Scram where, into bed? Little sister, I can teach you for free. It's rare to find a beauty like you. We have to enjoy ourselves tonight. One of them reached for her. But before he could touch her, she grabbed his wrist, twisted it, and flipped him onto the ground. Ah! She dared to hit our brother. Get her, we'll teach her a lesson tonight. A cold, murderous aura emanated from Raven. Looking for death? She lunged forward, kicking one thug in the stomach. She then grabbed another's arm and with a sickening crack, twisted it, making him scream in agony. The last one watched in terror. What the hell? This woman isn't human. This is terrifying, run. But he didn't get far. Raven shot out a hand, dragged him back, and slammed him to the ground, stomping on his face. He howled in pain. Ah! You talk big, she said. Have you learned how to be a decent human being yet? I'm sorry, I get it now. Leo sighed. I told you, you guys have no eyes. You could have picked on anyone, but you chose us. Life is already short, yet you insist on taking a shortcut. After the fight, Raven popped a lollipop into her mouth to compose herself. Sis, where are we going now? Leo asked. To Uncle Marcus's house, she replied. Aiden Liu had witnessed the entire scene. Kai trembled. Are all girls this strong nowadays? Ethan. He added. She took down a 6-foot-tall man with one kick. Is she even a woman? Aiden found it incredibly amusing. She's not very old, but she's got a huge temper. Still, I'm looking forward to our next meeting. The next day at the Liu residence, Marcus Liu, the head of Brighton City's Education Bureau, said warmly, Raven, Leo, sit down and have some breakfast. Don't be strangers, treat this place like your own. If you need anything, just let me know. Oh, you two arrived so late last night you didn't get to meet my family. This is my wife, Alara. This is my eldest daughter, Alara, and my youngest son, Dylan. Why is Dad being so friendly to this girl? Something feels off, Alara thought. Dylan was simply amazed by how beautiful this older sister was. Raven politely greeted them. Alara had already had someone investigate this girl named Raven Gu, a delinquent who gets into fights and was even sent to a correctional facility. How did Marcus get involved with someone like her? And he let them into our house? I have to keep an eye on Dylan and Alara. I can't let them be corrupted by this uneducated ruffian. Marcus said, by the way, Leo's school matter is settled. The people from there will come by tonight. Okay, thank you for the trouble, Uncle Marcus. Not at all. It's what I should do. Alara asked, what's this about Leo? Finding a school for him? Marcus replied. He's still young. He can't miss out on his education. Alara said to Leo, don't disappoint your Uncle Marcus's expectations. You have to study hard when you get to school. Leo looked at her, sensing her intentions weren't so pure. After breakfast, the two left. Leo muttered, she dared to touch this young master's head. How shameless. A cold wind blew, making Leo shiver. Sis, buy me some clothes. Mine are getting short. That store across the street looks good. They're having a huge sale. As they were shopping, Aiden Liu's friends spotted them. Aiden, it's that mother-son pair again. At the auction yesterday, her friend was bidding in the tens of millions, and she looked so calm. Why is she so pitiful today, buying $20 clothes? Are those even wearable? Aiden's gaze fell on Raven, and he uttered one word, beautiful. Ethan, he remarked, it's true, a beautiful person looks good in anything. It's rare to see Aiden so moved. Too bad she's already a mom. After shopping, the two headed to Heaven's Peak, a luxurious restaurant. Leo asked, Sis, why did you bring me here? This place is super expensive. To eat, Raven replied. Leo's eyes welled up with tears. You suddenly brought me to such a nice place. I suspect you're not taking me to school tonight, but sending me on my way. Is this my last meal? Raven played along. That's right. Eat up so you'll have a good journey. I don't believe you'd have the heart. I'm so well behaved. Where else would you find a precious little brother like me? Just then, Aiden Liu walked over. Little brother? He's not your son? Kai exclaimed. So they're not mother and son, but brother and sister. They look so much alike. Leo retorted, Duh! Who else would I look like if not my sister? Quite the proud little fellow, Ethan. He chuckled. Hey, aren't you guys leaving yet? Leo said. Could you please not disturb our meal? It's so annoying. You must be after my sister's looks. Such an outdated way to hit on someone. The three young men were rendered speechless by the kid's words. Raven remained unfazed, casually twirling a knife in her hand. If this were the old days, she would have already thrown that knife, Leo thought. Looks like her temper has mellowed a lot over the years. Aiden Liu smiled. She can get into Elysium and eat at Heaven's Peak, yet she buys clothes on sale. How interesting. Then he said, "The two kids are growing. Let's not disturb their meal. We'll go to our private room." Leo grumbled, "These people really have a death wish." Ethan said, let's go. If we stay here any longer, I'm afraid that knife in her hand will come flying our way." Aiden cast a reluctant look back at them before turning to leave. He went to the counter and paid for Raven and Leo's meal. After they finished eating, Leo said, "Sis, someone paid our bill. It was probably that group from earlier. Let's go. Do you want macarons? There's a dessert shop over there. Yeah, let's get some." "I want the sweetest one. Okay." Later, it was time to say goodbye to Leo. "Anything else you want to say to Leo? If not, let him go." Raven ruffled her brother's hair. "You see, it's not a school, it's the military. Leo, you're a genius, but you're too weak. Mom and Dad are gone, and where we are is dangerous. If something really happened, I wouldn't be able to protect you." Leo cried. "I know. Wait for me to come back. If anyone dares to bully you, I'll beat them to death. From now on, your hands are for eating sweets and drinking milk tea. I'll do the fighting." Raven hugged her brother. "Okay, be good, stay humble, and don't show off, you hear me? I know. Wait for me to come back." After their talk, Leo got into a car. Marcus Liu said to another man, "Old song. Train this clever boy well. He has a boundless future, I know. Do you think we'd take lightly someone you recommended? On the other hand, it's been 20 years. Aren't you planning on returning to the Liu family? I'm afraid the old madam doesn't have much time left. Whatever your mother did, whatever grudges..." Before he could finish, Marcus's phone rang. Whatever was said on the other end made him extremely anxious. Song asked, "What's wrong? My mother's condition has worsened." "Old Song, let me borrow your private jet." "Okay, I'll have someone arrange it immediately. Get in the car first, I'll take you to the airport." Marcus turned to Raven, about to ask for her help, but before he could, she said, "No need to say more, let's go. I hope we make it in time." Soon the private jet landed in the capital city. Marcus said, "Raven, it's not convenient for me to go to the Liu residence. I'll find someone to take you in. If I go, it will only make things more chaotic." "Okay, no problem." Why is it him?" The person who came to pick her up was none other than Aiden Liu. Marcus and Raven got into the car when it arrived. The moment he saw Raven, Aiden recognized her. Could the divine healer Uncle Marcus mentioned be her? Marcus said, "Aiden, why don't you take Raven in? I'll wait for her outside. Don't be fooled by her age. I'm afraid no one in the world has better medical skills." Aiden said, "Come in with us. You've been away from home for so many years. Grandma misses you too." "All right, then." Inside the Liu residence, the atmosphere was chaotic with whispers. "Aren't you supposed to be at the business conference today? Why are you back? With Grandma's condition like this, who from the main and branch families wouldn't drop their work and rush back? After all, the old matriarch's assets." "Shh, keep your voice down." Aiden walked past, hearing their chatter with a sense of helplessness. The matriarch was in critical condition, yet these people were only thinking about her wealth. He wondered if she would be saddened by this. As the three of them were about to enter, Aiden's younger aunt, Lukna Thui, blocked their way. "Stop. Aiden, you can go in, but the two behind you can't. Not just anyone can step through the main doors of our family." Aiden said nothing, simply motioning to Lu Yi behind him. Lu Yi received the order and restrained Lukna Thui, causing her to shriek, "Lu Yi, you insolent dog! How dare a servant treat me like this? My apologies, Miss Lu. Get off me!" Aiden said, "I have no energy to watch you people make a scene. If you don't know your place, I can teach you for free." At his words, the atmosphere fell silent. No one dared to utter another word. Soon the three were inside. The doctors were explaining, "The matriarch has a blood clot in her brain. We've tried drainage multiple times to no effect. Given her advanced age, we can't guarantee the success of a craniotomy." Luke Haivai, the daughter of the second Lu master and a brain specialist, said, "If we operate with the few of us here, the success rate is 1 in 4. Without surgery, she might not make it through the night. All right then, let's do the surgery. Miss Lu, please be the lead surgeon." Raven stepped forward. "With the patient in this condition, if you operate, she will certainly die on the operating table." Luke Hy-Vee snapped, Who are you to spout such nonsense here? Where did this ignorant brat come from daring to lecture me on medicine? 2 days, Raven said. Marcus Liu explained, Aiden, Raven needs 2 days. Raven corrected him, no. She'll regain consciousness in 1 hour and be fully recovered in 2 days. Aiden frowned. Fully recovered in 2 days? Luke High-Vi screamed, nonsense. A craniotomy alone takes more than an hour. I don't know what method you plan to use to cure my grandmother. Acupuncture, Raven stated. Luke High-Vi grew even more furious. Acupuncture? That unscientific nonsense? Curing my grandmother in 2 days? What a joke. Ignoring her, Raven opened her backpack to get her tools. Aiden asked, are you sure? The doctors chimed in nonstop. Medicine is not a game. It's fine for a young girl to want to make a name for herself, but don't use someone's life as a joke. Miss Luke High-Vi is a world-renowned brain specialist. For an unknown junior like you to question her medical judgment is laughable. Young lady, stop making a fool of yourself. We need to take the matriarch to the operating room. Luke High-Vi said, if you want to make a name for yourself, you need skills. My grandmother is not your test subject. Marcus Liu said, Aiden, if you trust me, give Raven 1 hour. Luke High-Vi snapped, Uncle Marcus, are you insane? You actually believe her? Aiden sized up Raven. She remained incredibly calm. He ordered, prepare a room for Miss Gu. She'll need to stay here for 2 days. Yes, sir. Luke High-Vi said, third brother, you'd rather trust an outsider than me? Aiden replied, if you don't have the ability to cure her yourself, then don't resent others for not valuing you. Luke High-Vi gritted her teeth in anger. I want to see how you use acupuncture to treat Grandma. A few flimsy needles to cure her? Utterly ridiculous. Raven tied up her hair, preparing for the treatment. I didn't expect this man to trust me so much. She opened her case and took out her set of needles. His judgment of character isn't bad. Raven quickly inserted numerous needles into the matriarch's hand. Luke High-Vi yelled, what are you doing? But was stopped by Aiden. Third brother, she has a cerebral hemorrhage. Why is she drawing blood from her hands and feet? What good will that do? Aiden asked. Since when did you think I had so much patience? Luke High-Vi said, you're risking Grandma's life. I absolutely will not allow this fraudulent woman to cause trouble here. Raven turned, grabbing her hand. The only reason I haven't thrown you out is so you can see how I treat the matriarch, not so you can interfere with my treatment. Understand? Luke High-Vi shouted, your methods have no basis whatsoever. You're delaying Grandma's treatment. Can you bear the consequences? I said I will cure her, Raven said calmly. Do not interrupt me, Mrs. Jiang said. Miss High-Vi, let's just watch and see how this young lady proceeds. Luke High-Vi stormed off in a huff. With third brother here, I can't touch her for now. But if Grandma isn't awake in an hour, she can forget about leaving the capital city alive. Half an hour later, Raven finished the treatment. As soon as she stepped out, Luke High-Vi and her group were waiting to seize her. Luke High-Vi asked, Aunt Jiang, is Grandma awake? The old madam is still in a coma. Ha, I knew it. If you were that amazing, why isn't your name on the list of the medical association? You learn a few cheap tricks and dare to show off in front of me. How pathetic. The fourth Liu master said, she interfered with the treatment. Take her away. Marcus Liu challenged, do you have any proof that Raven interfered? Luke High-Vi retorted, Uncle Marcus, she stabbed Grandma with needles, causing her to bleed, and she still hasn't woken up. If that's not interference, what is? Luke Natui added, stop wasting words on them. Hurry and get Grandma to surgery and throw this fraud out. I'd like to see who dares, Marcus Liu boomed. The fourth master said, I dare. Luke Thuong Kam, don't forget you were kicked out of the Liu family 20 years ago. The affairs of the Liu family are no longer your business. Luke High-Vi sneered. Awake in an hour, cured in 2 days. She really doesn't know her own limits. Take her away, the fourth master ordered, as if she's worthy of stepping into our Liu family. Marcus Liu was quickly restrained. Raven closed her eyes and counted down. 3, 2, 1. Just then, the door to the patient's room opened. Aiden Liu announced, Grandma's awake. What, awake? How is that possible? It was just unscientific acupuncture. Luke High-Vi was in utter disbelief. Impossible, I don't believe it. She is a guest I invited. Who dares to touch her? Aiden Liu declared. Raven simply smiled at the scene. Then, she took out a pen and paper, wrote a prescription, and handed it to Aiden. This is the prescription. Take it for a week to regulate her body. Aiden looked at it, bewildered. This handwriting is quite unique. Uncle Marcus, I have other things to do, so I'll be leaving, Raven said. As she was leaving, Aiden called out, Miss Gu, when is the next acupuncture session? Raven replied, Take the medicine on time, she'll be fine in a week. We won't be seeing each other again. Uncle Marcus, I'm off. You bunch of fools, Marcus Liu thought. The boss originally agreed to stay at the Liu residence for 2 days. Now look what you've done. You've angered her, and she's leaving. Aiden asked, Uncle Marcus, where did you find her? Oh, just a friend I know. Her acupuncture skills aren't bad. I heard the doctors here were at a loss, so I asked her to come and try. Since Mother is fine now, I'll head back to Brighton City. With that, he turned and left. As Raven was walking, she got a call from Van Lang. Every time I call, you decline. Did you grow up to defy human imagination? If there's nothing, I'm hanging up, she said. Don't hang up. It's been 8 years. Besides Sienna Lin, no one in the organization knows the boss's true identity. Van Lang is a top-tier assassin from the Shadow Syndicate, nicknamed the Diplomatic Flower. And every time I call, I use a voice changer. You can't even tell if I'm male or female. It's ridiculous. Unknowingly, the Shadow Syndicate has been established for 8 years. 8 years ago, White Fox founded the Shadow Syndicate and completed a hacking mission that the world's top organization couldn't, shaking the world. In just half a year, the Shadow Syndicate surpassed the International Hacker Organization, becoming the leader of the Global Hacker Alliance. Countless hackers have tried to crack White Fox's data to no avail. Even with the emergence of countless skilled hackers later on, White Fox remains the king in the hacker world, a position no one has been able to shake to this day. Cut the crap. What is it? Raven said. The payment for the last mission has been transferred to your account. Remember to check. There's someone here looking for a person offering $1 billion. Aren't you short on cash lately? Want to take it? Who are they looking for? She asked. Van Lang said, I heard they're looking for the divine healer who appeared in the Middle East 2 years ago, a master of acupuncture, possibly a man. Who posted the mission? Oh, it's the young master of the Liu family in the capital city, Aiden Liu. How many sites is the mission posted on? She asked. Including the Shadow Syndicate, 3 in total. Why do you ask? Are you taking it or not? Raven let out a faint smile. Not taking it. After hanging up, she hailed a taxi to the northern outskirts, to a sanatorium. Upon arrival, she bought a cactus. A robot greeted her. Welcome, Miss Gu. Miss Lily Meng is watering the flowers. You can find her 150 meters ahead. Thanks. Raven called out as she approached. Lily! Lily Meng's face lit up with a bright smile. Raven, you came to visit me? Lily offered a plate of fruit. I made this with mango and strawberries with lots of sugar. Try it, you'll definitely like it. It's been a while since I've seen her this lively, Raven thought. Looks like she's recovering well. What's on your mind? Raven asked. Well, Raven, I'm much better now. Can you let me leave the hospital and get a job to earn money with you? I can't just stay here. I heard the fees here are very expensive. You and me together? You're not an adult yet. How can you earn money with me? But you're not an adult either. But I know how to fight. What? You fight for people to earn money? Are you hurt? Take off your clothes and let me check. Raven laughed. I study computers. I help people make software to earn money. Don't worry, I don't fight. I just beat people up. That's true, Lily thought. Raven could beat people up since she was 5. No one can hurt her. It's good that she's not hurt. She's not one to cause trouble unless others provoke her first. They deserve it if she beats them up. It's nice here. Why don't you want to stay? Raven asked. I can find a job. I can earn a decent amount a day. Raven, I can take care of myself now. I really don't want to be a burden to her anymore. You really want to earn money? Yeah. Then I'll find a school for you. You can take the college entrance exam. If you get into a good university this year, you can earn a lot of money. I'll lend you the tuition fees, and you can pay me back after you graduate and start working. What about you? Me? I'll rent a place near your school. Lily said, Raven, why don't we go to school together? Let's take the college entrance exam together. Raven was taken aback, pausing for a moment. Lily asked, Raven, didn't you say we were going to school together? Why did you bring me here? Marcus Liu rushed over. Sorry, I'm late. Raven, you said you had something urgent. What is it? Arrange a school for me, Raven said. For both of us, me and Lily. What did you say? You want to go to school? What, can't I? Lily was confused. Why did everyone react this way to Raven going to school? Marcus Liu laughed, thinking, it's not that she can't. It just seems pointless. Based on her past records, I'm afraid she'll demolish the school if she gets bored. Besides, does the boss even need to go to school? All right, go arrange it, Raven said. Going to school is fine, Marcus said, but we have to set some ground rules. He immediately shrank back under Raven's sharp gaze. It's best not to cause trouble. I can't afford to provoke the boss. I'll be a good student, she said nonchalantly. Marcus was helpless. Fine, as long as the boss doesn't beat anyone up, anything else is fine. Then Brighton High it is. Dylan and Alara also study there, so it's convenient for the driver. No, she said. Lily and I will live at the school. Also, have my motorcycle transferred from Truongnin Town. All right, I'll send someone to do it this afternoon. At school, Alara and her friends were chatting. I heard a new restaurant opened recently. The food is good, but it's hard to choose. Then let's get everything. My treat, Alara said. Hey, Alara, isn't that your Uncle Marcus? That girl is so beautiful. Is she a relative of yours? No, Alara said. My dad recently started a poverty alleviation program. She's probably one of the poor students. No wonder that girl's appearance suggests she's from a chaotic background. Whatever, people like her have nothing to do with us. Let's go eat. Raven and Lily then got into a car to head to their new residence. Raven asked, Lily, after the surgery, has your body had any trouble adapting? No, it's been great. The artificial rectum is much better than a normal colostomy bag. I can use the bathroom normally. Raven felt a pang of sympathy for her friend. Then she received a text from Sienna. Raven, be careful lately. Aiden Liu's forces are searching for that divine healer. Raven smiled. Then let's see who wins, me or Aiden Liu. A short while later, they stopped in front of a residential complex called the Zenith. Lily looked at the place, feeling like she had heard the name before. Raven, the place you mentioned isn't here, is it? I heard only high-ranking officials, list celebrities, and the ultra-rich live here. It's very expensive. Maybe we should... Raven remembered Sienna had arranged this apartment for her to use whenever she wanted. It's fine. This is my friend's place. We can stay here as we please. Lily was dazed, feeling like something was off. As they walked in, a security guard stopped them. Do you know where this is? This is the Zenith. You penniless trash, don't dirty this place. Scram! Dressed in rags and you dare to come here? You think you can climb the social ladder and become a phoenix just because you're pretty? Raven pulled a black card from her pocket. Can I go in now? Ah, yes, of course you can. I'm so sorry, miss, I was blind. Please come in. The guard thought, she actually has a black card for the Zenith. What have I done? I'm screwed. Raven said, you should eat more. You'll need the energy. Yes, ma'am, the guard said respectfully. With that, the two girls walked hand in hand into the apartment building. That evening, as Lily was getting ready for bed, Raven said, Lily, I have to go out for a bit. You go to sleep first. Don't wait up for me. Okay, be back soon. Sienna's voice came through an earpiece. Raven, I've checked. Aiden Liu's photo and files on the Divine Healer are all in a secret room. However, it's just a picture of their back. Everyone thinks the healer is a man. Are you sure you need to risk going in for that photo? Yeah, Aiden Liu is too sharp. I have to take precautions. Send me the blueprints and security patrol routes in a bit. Okay. A short while later, she had bypassed the layers of bodyguards and found the photo inside. It was a picture of her at 15. It won't be that easy for Aiden Liu to find the Divine Healer. Then, she turned to the computer and began to erase all data related to the healer. With a few minutes of furious typing, she was done. Finished, she turned to leave. Just as she was leaving, an alarm went off. Since I'm here, I might as well say hello. Outside, the alarms blared. Mr. Liu, bad news. The photo of the Divine Healer's back has been stolen, and all the related data in the vault has been destroyed. You people really bring me honor, Aiden said coldly. It was my negligence, sir. I'll send people to pursue them. Don't bother. Who else could infiltrate my system besides White Fox? This Divine Healer must be a member of the Shadow Syndicate. Increase the offer to the Shadow Syndicate. Find the healer for $2 billion, with an extra $1 billion in fees. Van Lang called Raven to report the situation. What? $2 billion? Is he insane? That's what I thought. Aiden Liu is so persistent. I've never seen anyone so generous. So you're taking the job this time, right? Are you sick? You want me to find myself not taking it? Aiden also received news from the Shadow Syndicate. They're not taking the case. Humph, fine then. Continue to monitor Raven Goo's movements. Yes, sir. The next day at school, the principal said, "You know the school's regulations. We generally don't accept new students in the third year. Even if I use my authority to force their admission, the academic pressure on the child will be immense." The principal suggested, "My idea is to have them take a placement test. It would be fair to place them based on their results. What do you think?" Marcus Liu asked for Raven's opinion. "No need," Raven said. "Put me in the worst class and put Lily in the best one." Marcus Liu was bewildered. "You're not going to be in the same class as Lily?" "Yeah, she's a better student than me." The principal said, "Then I'll talk to the head teachers of Class A1 and Class A20. This works out well. At least Lily Meng is well behaved. Placing her in A1 shouldn't be a problem." Marcus Liu was suddenly reminded that his daughter Alara was at the top of Class A1, while his son Dylan was at the bottom of Class A20. He was speechless. No, the thought of Dylan's grades is too humiliating. "Well, Raven, if everything's settled, I have to go. Call me if anything comes up. Okay, take care, Uncle Marcus." With that, he said his goodbyes and left. The principal made the arrangements shortly after. "Ms. Law, Ms. Chi, you're here. We have 2 new third-year students, one for each of you." La Songhua was the head teacher of Class A1, and Xiyan was the head teacher of Class A20. Xiyan read the file bewildered. This student, Raven Gu, has some strange luck. She managed to avoid every single correct answer. La Songhua said, "Principal, you want to put students like this in our classes? One with poor grades, one who hasn't even graduated kindergarten. How can students like them get in here?" "Don't even think about it. I won't agree." "Ms. Law, as a teacher, you should watch your words," the principal said. "I'm entrusting these students to you because I trust your teaching abilities." "Principal, you don't need to flatter me. I won't take these 2 students. I think Ms. Shi's class is a better fit. Everyone should be where they belong. You can't just force your way into a good place without considering if you're worthy." Xiyan thought, "It's always like this. Problem students that other classes don't want are shoved into my class. Even though my students' grades aren't good, they're all good kids." The principal said, "Put Lily Meng in Class A1 and Raven Gu in Class A20. That's final. Or you 2 can switch. Ms. Law, you choose." Xiyan said, "Don't worry, Principal. I'll do my best to help her improve by at least 3 ranks." "I don't want to be separated from Raven," Lily thought, "but I understand why she's doing this. She can't protect me forever. I have to learn to interact with the outside world on my own." Raven said, "Class A1 and A20 aren't far apart. If anything happens, just find me." "Okay, I'll go then." La Songhua said, "My words still stand. In Class A1, if your grades drag the whole class down, don't expect any mercy from me. To ensure the quality of my lectures, you won't have a seat for the first 2 weeks. You'll stand and listen." Raven, who was playing a game on her phone, heard this and was extremely annoyed. She stood up. "Hold on, I've changed my mind. Lily, come here. Principal, Lily Meng will be in Class A20 with me." La Songhua was furious. "What do you mean by this? Are you playing me? She should be grateful that I'm willing to take Lily Meng. Only I get to choose. Who are they to choose?" The principal asked, "Are you sure? Although Ms. Law's words are harsh, there's no denying that getting into Class A1 is like having 1 foot in a top-tier university." Raven remained resolute. "All right then, we'll do as you wish." "You ungrateful brats! You'll regret this," La Songhua fumed. The principal said, "Miss Shi, I'm leaving these 2 children in your care. Please arrange their dormitory and class schedule." "Yes, sir." Raven and Lily soon arrived at the dormitory. Xiyan said, "Although Class A20 isn't as good as A1, don't worry, I'll do my best to teach you." "Thank you, teacher." "Raven, I want to ask you something. I hope you don't mind." "Go ahead." Xiyan was struck by Raven's beauty as she turned around. "I looked at your file and saw your test scores. How did you manage to get a 0? "Simple," Raven said. "Others were taking the test. I was sleeping." Xiyan was at a loss for words. "Ahem. I'll give you 2 the afternoon off. Go buy clothes and daily necessities and then come to class in the evening." "Yes, thank you, teacher." A short while later, the 2 went out to catch a cab. Lily said, "Besides clothes, we also need to buy toiletries and skincare products." As they were waiting, Aiden Liu's car happened to pass by. He called out, "Miss Gu." Raven took a good look at him this time. Sienna's judgment isn't bad. This guy is indeed very handsome, she thought. Aiden was also captivated by the boss lady's beauty. I wonder if she shows even more beautiful expressions at other times. Where are you going? He asked. To the mall. Get in, I'll give you a ride. Lily, who had a phobia of men, trembled all over. I have to learn to interact normally with men. Get in, Raven said. Okay. In the car, she said, take us to the Starlight Center. As they drove, Aiden looked at Raven, thinking, it's rare to see a girl who's so good at games. It suits her style. He asked, did you transfer schools? Yeah. The other day, you saved my grandmother, but you left before receiving payment. How much are you offering? She asked. He held up his phone and smiled. Add me on WeChat, I'll transfer it to you. Just as he said that, the car braked suddenly, causing Lily to lurch forward. The driver panicked. I'm sorry, Mr. Liu, my foot slipped. Aiden was silent for a few seconds, then said, if your skills aren't up to par, we can find a replacement. No, it was my mistake. The driver thought, wasn't it because your way of asking for her WeChat was so old-fashioned that it startled me? Aiden continued, Miss Gu? She quickly took out her phone and added him on WeChat. After they were connected, he transferred 200,000 to her. Thank you, Mr. Liu. This 200,000 is enough for Lily's high school and university tuition. Back at the school, Ling Qian, nicknamed Fatty, said, Dylan, big news. 2 new girls transferred to our class. I climbed over the wall this morning and saw Ms. Shi with 2 girls. One of them is drop-dead gorgeous. Seriously, fair skin, beautiful, long legs. Dylan Liu was indifferent. Can she be more beautiful than Raven Gu? Now that's a face with real presence. More intimidating than my old man. Mrs. Shi said, although Class A20's grades aren't the best, the students are all kind. You don't need to worry. As she reached the classroom door, she could hear the noise from inside. Are there really beautiful transfer students? In Fatty's eyes, even a sow is a goddess. You guys still believe him? If she's beautiful, I'll chop my head off. Ms. Shi walked into the classroom. Quiet down. Today we have 2 new students joining our class. Please give them a warm welcome. When Lily Meng walked in, the class started whispering, she's okay, but not as stunning as Fatty described. As expected, you can't trust Ling Chen's taste. Then our cool and beautiful boss lady stepped in. The moment they saw her aura, the entire class fell silent, awestruck by her beauty. Lily and Raven introduced themselves. Dylan Liu then realized that the girl who walked in was the beautiful sister Raven Gu he had been obsessed with. I have a feeling the school forum is about to explode. Some time ago, Ivy Gu transferred and immediately challenged Alara Liu's position as the school beauty. Now there's a Raven Gu, this is getting exciting. Raven Gu is clearly on a higher level. Her aura is better too. Raven sat down next to Dylan, and the class buzzed again. Is she trying to pick a fight with Dylan? Look at Dylan, his eyes are practically glued to her. He might just hand over his school king title on a silver platter. Ms. Shi said, all right, you can get to know each other after class. For now, take out yesterday's chemistry test. I'll go over a few questions. Dylan proactively offered his test paper for Raven to share. Raven glanced at it and was speechless. It was completely blank. Dylan said sheepishly, I forgot to do it yesterday. It's the same if I listen to the lecture now. Ling Pan teased, damn, Dylan, why is your face so red? Get lost. Raven twirled her pen, finding the new class quite interesting. Soon, it was break time. Boys from other classes had heard about the beautiful new transfer student and rushed to Class A20 to catch a glimpse. Ivy Gu was confused. What's going on in the school today? Why is everyone running outside? Oh, I heard Class A20 has 2 new transfer students, and one of them, named Raven Gu, is very beautiful. What's the use of being beautiful? Getting into Class A20 just shows her grades are terrible. Ivy, the first monthly exam is coming up. Once you get first place, the title of school beauty will be yours. Ivy was furious inside. How did she get into Brighton High? She said to her friends, don't say that. Maybe they're very good students too. Alara Liu was diligently solving problems when a friend came over. Alara, there's a new person on the forum. Someone started a new poll for the school beauty, and she's pushed both you and Ivy Gu aside. Do you know who it is? It's the girl we met. I can't believe she's at our school. That girl is unexpected, Alara thought. The problem is she's Dylan's desk mate. I have to go make a call. I don't know what will happen if Mom finds out. After Alara's mother found out, she went to find her husband. You arranged for Raven Goo to go to Brighton High? Do you know who her desk mate is? Look at you getting so worked up, Marcus Liu said. It's Dylan, right? I don't have a problem with you putting Raven in the school, but I will not allow her to corrupt Dylan. That's my bottom line. Does Dylan need anyone to corrupt him? Besides, Raven is not as bad as you think. Alara's mother slammed the table. Don't think I don't know what she's done in the past. Fighting, causing trouble, skipping school. She's been involved in all sorts of undisciplined behavior. Do you call that a good student? If you're so unhappy, then tell Dylan to ask the teacher for a seat change. I'm not changing, Dylan said. I don't want to argue with you. See for yourself, Alara's mother said. Dylan exclaimed, Wow, all zeros, even better than me. How do you even get such a round score? See? Raven Goo is not a good student. Stay away from her in the future. I don't expect you to be as outstanding as your sister, but at least don't disgrace this family. Mom, don't worry about these things. I know what I'm doing. I'm not changing seats, and don't you go behind my back to the teacher. You know my temper. All right, don't be angry. It'll give you wrinkles. Let's go get a late-night snack. That night at the Elysium Club, Sienna said, Miss Goo, a dessert and wine pairing for a late-night snack? Is this all you're having? Cut the crap, Raven said. What's the situation? Do you still need me to make a move? If I could complete this mission on my own, I wouldn't want to bother a high school student like you. Good that you know. I still have to take the college entrance exam. Sienna choked on her wine. The world's top hacker is talking about taking the college entrance exam? Is this some kind of joke of the century? I can't hack into Elysium's surveillance system. Help me out. After it's done, I'll split the reward with you. 20%, Raven countered. Sienna gritted her teeth. Deal. You really know how to take advantage of a situation. Raven went into the women's restroom and locked the door, causing other girls to mutter in annoyance. What's her problem? God, no public decency. Inside, Raven was on the job, as expected of the world's #1 hacker. After activating a virtual screen, she quickly connected to Elysium's internal system and infiltrated the surveillance network. The surveillance department was in a panic. What's happening? Emergency. Report to Mr. Liu. Someone has infiltrated the system. After completing the mission, Raven texted Sienna, Done. Retreat. The security guards were in an uproar, checking everyone. When they saw Raven, they shouted, You, stop right there! However, she was prepared with a watch that had a hidden mechanism. But before she could do anything, Aiden Liu approached. Miss Goo. Mr. Liu, is this your friend? A guard asked. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. My apologies. It's fine. Why are you at Elysium so late? Aiden asked. To make money, she said. Are you that short on cash? She smiled. Am I short on cash? Shouldn't you know, Mr. Liu? I don't believe for a second he hasn't looked into me. Didn't I transfer you 200,000? He said. Not enough to eat. Come on, I'll take you back to school. No need. My friend is coming to pick me up. Just as she spoke, Sienna pulled up in her car. Raven got in. Goodbye, Mr. Liu. With that, they sped off. Aiden watched her leave before turning back inside. Kai asked, Why is Aiden back so soon? Ethan reported, Aiden, the Shadow Syndicate has shuffled the transaction. The person who took the mission is Ninetails. Ninetails doesn't have the skill to hack Elysium's surveillance system, Aiden said. The two looked at each other. Meaning someone else was helping Ninetails secretly? Who? The legendary and elusive White Fox. In the car, Raven was playing a game while Sienna talked. Raven, what's going on between you and Aiden Liu? You two were so close just now. Is something going on? I'm a doctor. He's the patient's family. What kind of relationship do you think we have? You should be careful before you get involved with him. Otherwise, he might eat you up, leaving no bones behind. Don't you know I'm best at fighting fire with fire? Why would I be afraid of some small fry? Fine, I won't meddle then. My business for the year is done. I'm going to Europe for a long vacation. You just be your high school student self. Ha ha ha. Who is that? So beautiful. What grade is she in? I saw on the school forum she's a new transfer to Class A20. She just transferred yesterday and already became the school beauty, leaving Ivy Goo and Alara Liu in the dust in the polls. What's the use of being beautiful? Everyone knows what Class A20 is like. I still think Ivy Goo is more deserving. Senior Alara isn't bad either. This senior's aura is so powerful. The classroom was still noisy, but Raven couldn't be bothered. Lily said, "Raven, you're back. Want some breakfast? I brought you some." "Did you finish my homework?" Raven asked. "I wrote it with my left hand. Your handwriting is so bad it's almost like my left-handed writing. I guarantee no one will notice." Raven laughed. "Lily, you dare to make fun of me now?" Lily squinted and smiled, then went back to class. Raven followed. Every step she took made the students turn to look. Before she even sat down, she saw a pile of love letters in her desk. Dylan said, "These letters must have been stuffed in here since the second period of last night's self-study session." Raven didn't read a single one, simply throwing them all into the trash. As she was about to take it out, Dylan eagerly said, "Sister Raven, you sit. Let me take out the trash." Ling Chan couldn't believe his eyes. Heavens, am I blind? Dylan is taking out the trash? The school king is now taking out the trash? Did someone finally manage to bully him? Someone posted a picture of Raven on the school beauty forum this morning. Now her vote count is skyrocketing. No wonder, at this rate, he'll be emptying her desk of letters all the time. Raven sat down, took out her phone, and started dealing with the miscellaneous stuff on the school forum. Soon, the students were whispering, "The post about Raven participating in the school beauty election is gone. I just asked the forum's co-admin. He said he didn't delete it, no one interfered. He doesn't know why it disappeared." On the school forum, we can't screenshot or save pictures of the school beauty anymore. It's completely gone. Doesn't that mean more people will come to our classroom to see her in person? In class 12A1, La Songwa slammed her desk. "You all keep running to class A20. Are you all that free? Is the homework too little, or am I not giving you enough? The first monthly exam is this weekend. Are you waiting for other classes to surpass us and make me angry? Do you know what all that glitters is not gold means? A student who has gotten zeros from elementary to high school who was expelled from her previous school, is she worth your time? And a school beauty? What a joke. I think you all need to get your eyes checked." Ivy Gu was very pleased to hear this. La Songwa slammed her desk again. "Listen up, this month's exam is a competition between all the 12th grade classes. First place must belong to our class. Starting today, there will be an extra test for each subject, and evening self-study will be extended by an hour. If you don't get first place, you'll have to answer to me." During the break, Dylan was pondering what girls like to eat. "Hey Dylan, are you buying food for Sister Raven?" "Mind your own business." "You're so fierce, Dylan. I won't tell you that Sister Raven likes sweets." That Raven Gu has such bad grades and was even expelled from her old school. How did Ms. Law spread that kind of news? But why would the school accept a student like that? I don't know. She's so beautiful, maybe it's not. Shh, don't talk nonsense, that girl doesn't seem easy to mess with. Dylan's face darkened. "Where's Ms. Law's office? She shares an office with Ms. Shi." "Hey Dylan, calm down, don't be impulsive." Dylan was furious. How dare she bully Sister Raven? "La Songwa, you're dead." Dylan arrived at the teacher's office and kicked the door open with a bang. Ling Xian ran to stop him, but was too late. "It's over. I was a step too late. I have to find Ms. Shi and Raven quickly." "Were you the one spreading rumors about Raven Gu?" Dylan demanded. "What, you want to stand up for her and settle scores with me?" La Songwa said. "A student should act like a student. Didn't your Ms. Shi teach you to respect your teachers?" Dylan sneered. "What kind of teacher are you? You should look at your own character. Do you have the right to talk about the students of Class A20? Watch your mouth." La Songwa slammed her desk. "Don't think you can do whatever you want just because your father is the police chief. No student is exempt from a teacher's criticism. What does Raven's test performance have to do with you? Just because she's not as good as your Class A1 students, does she deserve to have dirt thrown at her? Do you know the real story behind her past? You're quite something. With just a few words, the whole grade is talking about Raven." La Songwa was furious and speechless. "Let me tell you, if you don't apologize to Raven today, this matter isn't over. This is rebellion. Get out now or face the consequences. I'd like to see what consequences you can bring upon me." As they argued, Raven walked in. "Dylan." "Raven, it was her who spread rumors about you outside. I'm making her apologize to you. The fact that she got a 0 is true, and the fact that she was expelled from her previous school is also true. Ms. Shi, control your student properly. It's bad enough that she has poor grades, but she's also restless. What a disgrace. What does she think Brighton High is? With that energy, she'd be better off solving a few more problems." "Ms. Law is right," Shi Yan said. Miss Shi, what do you mean by that? Have you forgotten how this old hag bullied you in the office? I'm just helping you teach her a lesson today. La Songhua was even more enraged. Ms. Shi, is this the student you taught? Disrespectful to a teacher? Does she want to be expelled again? Dylan, you and Raven go outside first, Shi Yan said. Listen to your Ms. Shi, La Songhua said. Get out of here. Dylan was furious and wanted to make a move. This old hag. Dylan, let's go outside first, Raven said. Dylan was still fuming, but Raven pulled on his shirt and said in a low voice, Outside first. Fine, for Raven's sake. I'll let you off today. If you dare to talk nonsense again, I won't let you off. Humph, a bad student is a bad student. Not only are their grades bad, but their morals are also corrupt. They drag down the school's average and they don't even know how to keep a low profile. Ms. La, academics are academics. They have nothing to do with morals, Shi Yan said. Not wanting to study and not being good at studying are two different things. I believe my students are all very smart, they're good kids. As a teacher, please watch your words. Ms. Shi, you're saying your students just don't want to study, and if they wanted to, they'd all be geniuses. In that case, let's make a bet. The lowest scoring student in Class A1 last time got 643 points. In this month's final exam, if any student in your class can surpass that score, I'll admit I was wrong. I'll apologize to Raven and your entire class. How about it? Dylan, I'm giving you this chance. Does your Class A20 dare to take the bet? Dylan was even angrier. Damn it, this old hag is clearly humiliating us. She knows we're not good at studying. Even your Ms. Shi has no faith in you. Tell me, what right do you underachievers have to be so arrogant? Raven was silent for a few seconds, then said, All right, I'll take that bet. Both teachers were in disbelief. The news of the bet quickly spread throughout the school. What the hell? Class A20 wants to compete with Class A1 in grades? Are they insane? I heard it was Raven who agreed. As expected, she has looks but no brains. The people in Class A20 must hate her. The principal also got the news and reported it to Marcus Liu. That's what happened. The news of the bet has spread all over the school. Director Liu, what do you think? After all, she was brought in by you. If she's being wronged, I have to give you an explanation. Don't worry about this. Raven will handle it herself, Marcus Liu said. The vice principal asked cautiously, If I may ask, are the grades on Raven's file fake? I know that Brighton High has been suppressed by the experimental high school for years, Marcus Liu said. Principal, perhaps you can look forward to Brighton High's return to its former glory. The principal was bewildered. For Director Liu to say that, who exactly is this Raven Goo? Class A20 was in an uproar. Competing with A1 is no different from killing us. No way, absolutely not. Friends, be determined to take revenge. Are you willing to be looked down upon by others? You must love studying, Dylan said. Dylan's right, I love studying. Another student lamented. Life is hard, and it just got harder for me. Oh, Yao, you're so talented. After his speech, Dylan saw Raven diligently studying. As expected, Sister Raven is reliable. She's already started studying seriously. Even if we lose the bet, But before he could finish, he was shocked to see she was doodling, not studying. Forget it, I'll go find Alara for tutoring. As Dylan sat down, Ling Chen asked, Dylan, why are you so protective of Sister Raven? I've seen Sister Raven's grades. She's always holding on to the last place. As her senior, I have to protect her. Ling Qian was speechless. If I had known that being last could make Dylan submit, I would have aimed for last place, too. During the afternoon break, they went out to play basketball. In Class A1, Shen Huan, Lily's deskmate, was studying hard. Li Meng gossiped. The news of our class bet has spread to the school forum. Almost everyone is betting on Class A1 to win. Well, that's the truth. That Raven Goo made a big deal about the bet. I wonder if anyone in her class will clean up her mess. Shen Huan said, Li Ming, don't forget that La Songhua wants to destroy our Class A20. This isn't just Raven's business. That's right, Ms. Shi is so good to us. Just because our grades are the worst, we get bullied by Ms. Law. I want to vent this anger too. Lily said, Raven, I looked at the last monthly exam. Your score and the lowest score in Class A1 are still a bit far apart. Is it that hard? Raven asked. Yeah, although the content is similar to what you just taught me, the difficulty varies each month. If we had the test papers and study materials from Qingshui High, that would be great. Those are national-level practice questions. Unfortunately, their materials are not shared. Forget it, I'll just study on my own. There are still 3 days. Isn't it just study materials? It's not impossible, Raven thought. That night in the dormitory, Raven opened her laptop and started her hacking work. Everyone was surprised to see White Fox's username light up. Damn, White Fox, haven't seen you in over a year. What have you been up to? Studying, preparing for the college entrance exam? Everyone was speechless at her news. She smiled. I'm telling the truth, but you guys don't believe me. Then she managed to get into the database of Qingshui High School. Raven, stop playing on the computer, Lily said. I'm done. Then I'll turn off the lights. Oh, right, Lily. From tomorrow until the end of the monthly exam, you and Dylan switch seats with me. Okay. The next day, Raven gave the test papers to Lily to start working on. Lily's eyes widened at the questions. These are so hard, I don't even understand the answers. Then she went back to her desk and saw the answer key. Oh, so that's how you solve it. The problem-solving approach is amazing. But who left this answer key here? After days of hard studying, the monthly exam finally arrived. La Songhua was proctoring the exam in Class A20 today. Dylan was angry when he saw her. Why is it the old hag and her lapdog? Wasn't the proctor for our class supposed to be the head teacher of Class A9? Ling Qian said, Dylan, we're done for this time. We can't even cheat. Surprised, aren't you? I'm proctoring, La Songhua said. Listen up. If anyone cheats today, I'll make sure it goes on their permanent record. Lily was quite confident after her diligent studying. Raven helped me focus on the key points and gave me a lot of different practice questions. It should be fine. It's still the same type of questions I've practiced. Although the topics are different, the method of solving them is the same. Raven is amazing. Her choice of questions is so accurate. Finally, the exam was over. Lily seemed to have done well and wanted to say something to Raven, but Raven motioned for her to be quiet. Dylan was furious. Damn, that old woman proctored so strictly I couldn't even use my cheat sheet. Lily, go eat first. I'm going to ask Ms. Shi for a leave of absence to buy some things, Raven said. Oh, okay. Sister Raven, let me go with you, Dylan said. A short while later, they arrived at Starlight Plaza. Sister Raven, what are you buying here? Some snacks. Dylan imagined her eating strawberries and suddenly blushed. Ugh, what am I thinking? They went to the bakery. Sister Raven, what else are we buying? Let's get 2 more milk teas. As they were buying food, Aiden Liu's friends appeared. Oh, are you 2 little ones on a date? No, we're just out buying some things. Third brother, why are you here? Dylan asked. It turned out Aiden Liu had been standing there watching them. But Raven acted as if she didn't know him, walking past coldly. Aiden smiled. Not even a greeting when we meet. Such a heartless little girl. He then followed her. Aiden's friends enthusiastically kept Dylan back. Hey, Kai, what are you doing? Nothing. Let me tell you, little Dylan, listen to your big brother and stay here quietly. Raven quickly bought 2 milk teas. Just as she finished, Aiden bought a similar one, with extra sugar, and paid for it. My treat, thanks, Mr. Liu. The staff member watched them, excited. This is like a scene from an idol drama. So sweet, I'm going to die. Let's have dinner together at Heaven's Peak, Aiden suggested. I only took leave for the evening self-study session. I have to go back to school. It's rush hour now. Let me drive you back to school. No need, thanks. What does he want? I don't want to get too involved with him. It increases the risk of my identity being exposed. Don't be a stranger, he said. Later outside, Aiden asked Dylan, the exam is over, aren't you going home? I came out with Sister Raven to buy some food. Stay away from Raven Goo in the future, Aiden said. Huh? Why? Aiden's face darkened. What? You're not even going to listen to me? Dylan was confused. But I'm Raven's deskmate. He shivered under his brother's gaze. Then the bus arrived. Forget it. Pretend I didn't say that, Aiden said. Am I overthinking things? How is that possible? Third brother, we're leaving then, Dylan said. Why do I feel like third brother was looking down on me just now? Aiden watched them leave, then took a sip of his milk tea, smiling unconsciously as he watched his future wife. So sweet. Kai and Ethan couldn't believe it. He got news that Raven was at Starlight Plaza and rushed over. His current state is really not normal. Back at school, the students were buzzing again. I heard the results of the monthly exam will be out tomorrow morning. That's so fast. I wonder if Alara Liu or Ivy Gu from A1 will get first place. As long as it's not someone from Class A20, haha. In Class A20, Ling Chen said, "Dylan, what do we do? Class A20 is really going to lose face this time." "Yeah." "The first place in this exam will belong to our class," Raven said coldly. "You two be quiet and don't disturb my sleep." Is Sister Raven still asleep, or is she actually a hidden boss? Dylan thought. Didn't they say the results would be out this morning? The morning session was almost over, but there was still no news. It turned out that in the teacher's office, La Songhua was furiously demanding that the results of the monthly exam be nullified, and even that Lily Ming and Shen Huan be expelled. The reason was that the top scorer this month was Lily Ming, and Shen Huan also ranked quite high. Not just them, Shi Yan must also be held responsible. As a teacher, she helped her students cheat, La Songhua said. "Ms. La, you need evidence to back up your claims," Shi Yan said. "My students achieved these results through their own hard work. On what grounds are you expelling them?" La Songhua sneered. "On what grounds?" This exam was so difficult, even Alara Lu and Ivy Gu couldn't solve the last question. But Lily Meng got it all right. And Shen Huan, she was third from the bottom in the last exam, and now she's jumped to the top 157. Do you think that's possible? Other teachers chimed in. "Ms. Shi, the bet was just Ms. Law joking with the students to encourage them to study hard. You didn't need to resort to such dishonest means to win. Ms. Shi, please inform Lily Meng and Shen Huan when you get back to class. They've been expelled and must leave the school immediately." If you've seen their test papers, you'd notice their answers are very different from the standard answer key, Xian insisted. "I still stand by my statement. My students did not cheat." The department head said, "There are some things I don't want to say too harshly. Xian, you've been a teacher for 3 years. Even in the college entrance exam, which province has a student like Lily Meng? Except for a 7-point deduction in Chinese, she got a perfect score in all other subjects. If it's not cheating, what other possibility is there?" Head, since Ms. Shi trusts her students so much, there happens to be an unsealed test paper this week. Let those 2 students take the test again in front of us, La Songhua said. If their scores are drastically different from this month's exam, then Ms. Shi will get out of this school along with her 2 students. All right, bring them here for a retest. However, if it's confirmed that they didn't cheat, then everyone present here must apologize to them. Mr. Wang, please go to Class A20 and bring Lily Meng and Shen Huan over. Shi Yan was standing in the hallway when she saw Raven approaching. "Raven, why aren't you in class? Why are you down here?" "Are they taking the test inside?" Raven asked. "Yes, don't worry. I trust that Lily Ming didn't cheat. Our class is going to win this time for sure." A short while later, the 2 finished the test. Lily reported, "Raven, no Chinese test. English 150, Math 150, Science 294. Shen Huan was also excited that her score was not far behind. "Wow, you've made Ms. Shi so proud," Raven said happily. "Are we going back to class now?" Lily asked. "Not yet, right, Ms. Shi?" Raven said. "Yes, that's right. It's not over yet." Xi Yan went inside. "The results are out. Is there anything else you all want to say?" The department head stammered. "Lily Ming, Shen Huan, what happened today was our fault. We hope this won't affect you." "Ms. Law, the department head has apologized. What about you?" Xi Yan said. Dylan also ran over. "Nowadays, anyone can be a teacher, randomly accusing students of cheating. Did you think first place could only belong to her class? After being a teacher for so many years, surely you know how to say, 'I'm sorry.'" "Dylan, shut up!" La Songhua slammed her desk. You apologize to me," Dylan snapped. "Ms. Law, the rumors spreading from Class A1 are really hurtful, and they've even ruined a girl's reputation, Raven Goose," Lily said. "You were the one who proposed this bet. We won, so we hope you can honor your agreement." It seems letting her come to school was the right choice. "She's even standing up for me," Raven thought. La Songhua gritted her teeth. "Raven Gu, I'm sorry." Raven just looked at her as if she were a joke, not saying a word. Outside, she said, "Ms. Shi, thank you. You've worked hard. If you really think so, then you're not allowed to get a 0 on the next exam." "Okay." During lunch, Dylan said, "Raven Gu, a simple apology like that is too easy for that old woman. First place belongs to our class." "That's enough for her to have to explain to the parents," Raven replied. Dylan laughed. "Damn, there's that way of thinking too? Come to think of it, Lily Ming got first place. Ha ha ha, that old woman must be fuming." As they were eating, Ivy Gu walked over. "Sis, long time no see." "Sister Raven, are you 2 sisters?" Dylan asked. "Yes, we're sisters." Raven looked at Ivy with annoyance, frowned, and stood up. I'm full, I'm leaving. Ivy didn't let her go, following her. Sis, how did you find Lily? She was missing for over 10 years. After what happened that year, it's great that she can go to school normally. A cold, murderous aura emanated from Raven. If you don't know how to talk, I don't mind sewing your mouth shut. Watch your mouth. Ivy was angry but remained silent, not daring to say anything. That evening, during the extra study session, the class was buzzing. This time, our class average is no longer the worst. Ms. Shi said there's a parent-teacher meeting on Saturday. I've improved so much this time I'm not afraid of getting beaten. Thanks to Sister Raven, thanks to Lily and Shen Huan. Hey, where's Sister Raven? Raven had received a call from Marcus Liu. Raven, the old matriarch has had a relapse. I have to ask you to come over. I'm still in Donghai City, about to board a plane. Aiden will pick you up. I see him. Aiden was waiting for her, leaning against his car, a cigarette in his hand. When he saw her, he said, I have to trouble you again. She said nothing, just getting into the car. The Liu family is complicated. I don't want to get involved in this mess, but as a doctor, I can't abandon my patient. Aiden noticed her unhappy expression. She seems to be in a bad mood. Should I try to cheer her up? Raven groggily opened her eyes to see a box of exquisite chocolates. I remember these are limited edition chocolates from some brand. Tisk, rich people. She took one and ate it. The matriarch's condition was good a few days ago, but it suddenly worsened tonight and she passed out, Aiden said. You should ask Luke Hai-Vai about that. You mean they didn't use the prescription you left? The biggest taboo for a medical practitioner is arrogance. The most authoritative female brain specialist in the medical organization, huh? Humph. The entire Liu family was in an uproar. Miss Liu, let's begin. Otherwise, the old matriarch will lose her life. Wait, I'll definitely find a better way. If Raven Gu had a non-surgical way to dissolve the blood clot last time, then I can too. I don't believe I'm inferior to the already obsolete traditional medicine. Just then, Aiden and Raven arrived. What are you doing here? Luke Hai-Vai said angrily. Raven treated her like she was invisible, walking straight to the matriarch. After a quick look, she said, I'm not sure this time. Third brother, this girl said she could cure Grandma last time, and look what she's done to her. Why did you bring her back? Do you want to kill Grandma? Luke Hai-Vai thought, I can't let third brother know I changed Raven's prescription on my own. Aiden's face darkened. Take Luke Hai-Vai away. Keep a close watch on her until Grandma wakes up. Yes, sir. Raven checked the matriarch's pulse, feeling that this time the illness was a bit tricky. Why do you say that? He asked. She needs surgery. Do you know Dr. Wells, the brain saint? The brain saint? A senior figure in the medical organization? Do we need to find him? Yes, I need his help. Luke Hai-Vai is not qualified. I can buy some time, but you need to find him quickly. Okay. He picked up the phone. Bring Dr. Wells to the Liu residence now. Dr. Wells was suddenly brought over and could only protest. Are you Liu family members robbers? Why did you bring me here like this? Isn't my student Luke Hai-Vai here? What do you need me for? My experiment is at a critical stage. Hey, you two strong men, this old man can walk on his own. Can you put me down, my old bones? But as soon as he was set down, he saw a familiar face ahead and was startled. But Raven quickly shot him a warning look, telling him not to reveal her identity. You may leave, Aiden said. Check on the matriarch, Raven said. The last time I saw her, the old matriarch wasn't this serious, Dr. Wells said. I prescribed traditional medicine that could have cured her, but someone used random Western medicine causing severe damage. As long as we can perform a craniotomy. However, the old matriarch is old, and the surgery is very risky. I'm only 50% confident. How confident are you? Aiden asked. 60%. Dr. Wells, please assist Raven in operating on my grandmother. Dr. Wells was furious. Aiden Liu, who do you think you are? I am Dr. Wells, the head of the neurology department, and you're telling me to assist a little girl? You have no respect for anyone. I'll invest $50 million in the project you're researching, Aiden said. Dr. Wells's attitude changed instantly. Deal. It's settled. I didn't realize you were so generous. Have someone prepare the operating room. Aiden left, leaving the two of them in the room. Not a bad performance. You even got $50 million out of it, Raven said. It was Luke Hai-Vai's doing, Dr. Wells said. The good student you took in. Hey, how can you blame me? Who knew her talent was decent, but her heart was not right? What a disgrace to the profession. But the urgent matter now is the matriarch's surgery. She's old, the risk is high. If we're not careful, we'll offend the entire Liu family. The Wells family has always forbidden me from getting involved in this. If it weren't for that boy Aiden Liu's move, I wouldn't have come. Protect the matriarch's cardiovascular system later, Raven said. Got it. Aiden was waiting outside. His father, Lujan, approached. How's mother? Big brother, mother is in surgery, the fourth Liu master said. Has Dr. Wells arrived? Who invited him? Lujan asked. Aiden had someone bring him over. Aiden did the right thing. He should have been brought over sooner. Yes, this father and son duo are indeed ruffians. How long has the surgery been going on? Lujan asked. 2 hours, Aiden replied. If it weren't for Luke Hivai, Grandma wouldn't have needed a craniotomy at all. We must hide this from the old matriarch. She can't handle the shock. Teach Luke Hivai a lesson so she remembers. Yes. After an unknown amount of time, the sky began to brighten. A tired Raven walked out of the operating room. How is she? Aiden asked anxiously. Stop tormenting the old matriarch, Dr. Wells said. The blood clot has been removed. I'll prescribe some medicine later. Make sure she takes it on time. Thank you, old Wells, Lujan said. Save it. Money is the most sincere form of gratitude, Dr. Wells retorted. Aiden handed her a milk tea. Your favorite? Caramel flavor, extra sugar, just the right temperature. She drank it tiredly. Thanks. Want to sleep in my room for a while? He asked. She was silent for a few seconds, then agreed. After finishing the drink as usual, she licked her lips, a sight that caught Aiden's deep gaze. After drinking, they went to the room to rest. Dad, I'm taking her to rest, Aiden said. Go on. Dr. Wells watched this differential treatment with anger. I want hot milk tea too. I want to sleep too. As he grumbled, Lu Yi said, Dr. Wells, there's something else you need to handle. Miss Hivai? Yes, where is she? She's inside. As soon as the door opened, Luke Heavey cried out, Teacher, is my grandmother out of danger now? Hivai, do you remember the first rule when you started studying under me? Repeat it for me. Luke Hivai stammered, Uphold medical ethics, learn continuously, never be arrogant, do my best to treat patients, protect the purity and honor of medicine, save lives, and never disregard a patient's safety for personal matters. Her voice grew smaller as she spoke. Have you done that? Dr. Wells asked sternly. Teacher, did Raven Goo say something to you? Don't believe her, still unrepentant at this point? From now on, you are no longer my student. Deal with it yourself. Teacher, listen to my explanation. My status in the medical organization relies on being your direct disciple, and now... I was wrong, teacher. Give me another chance. If word got out that she was expelled from her mentorship, she would be finished. Then came Lu Yi's voice. Miss Hivai, Mr. Liu said this is just a small lesson. If you want to stay in the Liu family, please be mindful of your behavior in the future. In Aiden's room, he said, Sleep on the bed. I'll sleep on the sofa. Let me know when the old madam wakes up so I can check on her. Oh, okay. Aiden found a blanket for her. Is this a new blanket? Yeah, thanks. Exhausted, Raven lay down on the sofa and fell asleep. Lu Yi walked in and was bewildered by the scene. Should I not be disturbing Mr. Liu right now? As he was about to leave, Aiden came to his senses and went outside. The bodyguard reported, everything with Luke Hivai has been taken care of. From now on, don't let Luke Hivai near the old madam. Yes, sir. Also, have the kitchen make some sweet snacks. Yes, sir. Lu Yi was confused. What's going on? Mr. Liu is serious. Are we going to have a young mistress soon? Raven slept for an unknown amount of time before groggily waking up. How did I get on the bed? She looked around and saw Aiden sleeping on the sofa. She sat up, got out of bed, and went to the balcony to play a game. Aiden woke up and watched her, thinking. That day I heard she and Dylan went to the mall. I thought they were on a date and rushed over. Now it seems in Raven's eyes, Dylan is just a kid who hasn't grown up. What am I even worried about? Seeing him awake, Raven said, You're up? Don't you feed the people who work for your Liu family? A growing kid, how could I let you go hungry? He said. I may be growing, but I'm not a kid. Come on, I'll take you to eat, he smiled. Lu Yi reported, The old madam is conscious, but her awareness is not yet clear. Raven began to use acupuncture. Dr. Wells marveled. No matter how many times I see it, her acupuncture technique is still astonishing. I just hate that I don't have this talent. I started too late and can't reach her level. Aiden watched her, suddenly frowning, having noticed something. She should be fully conscious by evening. Be careful not to agitate her, and her diet must be restricted, Raven said. Raven, tell me the truth. How many days does the old madam have left? Aiden asked. The atmosphere suddenly became still. She picked up a pen and paper. If she's well taken care of, 3 to 5 years. If not, it could be any time. Medicine is not magic. It can't save the old madam's life every time. How should she be taken care of? He asked. Take the medicine first. I'll make some medicine for the old madam to use urgently when I have time. She handed him the prescription. As he took it, their hands accidentally touched. Mr. Liu was stunned for a moment. Mr. Liu, for the medical fee this time, I want the Serenity Jade, Raven said. Without thinking, Aiden agreed. Liu Yi, go get it. Yes, sir. Liu Yi brought the Serenity Jade to Raven. She took it, very satisfied. Thanks. If there's nothing else, I'm heading back to Brighton City. Also, I'm about to take the college entrance exam, so don't disturb my studies. If anything comes up in the future, find Dr. Wells. I'm the head of the neurology department. I'm very busy, you know. Dr. Wells was speechless. Aiden was at a loss for words when she mentioned studying. I remember she got last place this time. Her attitude toward studying is truly surprising. I'll have Liu Yi see you off. No need, I have something else to do. With that, she left the Liu residence. The next day, at school, Raven arrived in class and yawned, exhausted from the previous day. She was so sleepy she took out a pillow and went to sleep. Lily approached her. This Saturday is the parent-teacher meeting. What should we do? No one is coming for us. I'll talk to Ms. Shi. We won't be attending, Raven said groggily. I talked to Ms. Shi today. She said there's also a 12th grade sports meet on Saturday, and parents and students are invited to sign together. Ms. Shi told us to try our best to invite our parents. Otherwise, it will reflect badly on us, especially since I'm the first one to go on stage. She seems to really care about this, Raven thought. I know, leave it to me. What are you going to do, hire someone? Lily asked. I remembered an old friend. I think he'll be happy to help with your matter. She then sent a text. Lawyer Kang, need your help with a parent-teacher meeting on Saturday. A day earlier, Raven was waiting in a law office for Julian Kang. He walked in, calling out, Raven, how have you been? Why didn't you say you were in the capital? How's Lily's case? Raven asked. What about Lily? The person who harmed Lily has appeared. I want you to appeal again. I understand. The law has changed this year. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Is that person living well? She asked. After you beat him up like that, he went in at 90 pounds and is now only 50 pounds, skin and bones, mentally unstable. He's learned his lesson. Is he living well? Raven frowned. It's better if he's not. What have you been busy with lately? He asked. Studying, preparing for the college entrance exam. Ahem, are you all right? Why are you taking the college entrance exam? If you want to go to university, just say the word. I'll get you into the best law program in the country. I'm studying with Lily. You don't need to worry about this. Just arrange the second appeal properly. I have to catch a flight back to school. I'm leaving. At school, Raven called Lily. Julian Kang has agreed to come to the parent-teacher meeting. Really? Is Lawyer Kang coming for both of us? Yeah, the top two. I have something to do today, so I won't be back at school. Study hard. If anyone bullies you, let me know. No one at school bullies me, don't worry. Just as she hung up, Ivy Gu approached. Lily, long time no see. It's great. I didn't expect you to still be in school. I thought after that incident I'd never see you again. Are you better now? Another student passing by asked, What incident? Ivy pretended to wave her hand. Oh, why are you so nosy? We used to live together, then she moved away. My sister and she transferred to this school, and I just saw her again. A friend said, Ivy, I'm really curious. Your and your sister's grades are so different. Did your parents get a DNA test? Are you really sisters? Don't talk nonsense. My sister just doesn't like studying. Last place in the whole grade. What's there to like? Lily Meng, you're at the top of the grade now. Why don't you transfer to our class? Don't let Raven Gu affect you. Please move, Lily said coldly. Raven is so good, these people don't understand her at all. What right do they have to talk about her like that? Ivy seemed to have an idea. She pretended to trip and fall into Lily. Lily, sorry, I was unstable just now. I didn't bump into your colostomy bag, did I? The words hit Lily's sore spot, and she dropped the flower vase she was holding. Her mind went blank, and she stood there stunned. Then she ran off. Ivy's friends asked, "What colostomy bag? What are you talking about?" "Nothing, let's go get some food. I want bubble tea, fried chicken, and pizza." Lily was in a state of panic as the old memories flooded back. The terrifying memories replayed in her mind. "Girl, be good for me. Help, someone save me," Lily cried, trying to tell herself to endure it. Then her phone buzzed with a text from Raven. "Lily, I just bought you a hot milk tea from the cafeteria and left it on your desk." "Okay, I'll be right back." I can't let Raven know what Ivy said today. I can't let Raven get into trouble because of me. Absolutely not. In the cafeteria, Dylan was choosing food. "Does Raven like this or this?" he said. "I know Sister Raven likes sweets. Just pick the sweetest one," Ling Qian replied. Haley, a student from Class A1, was happy to see Dylan as she had a crush on him. But then she saw them buying food for Raven. Ivy noticed Haley's crush on Dylan. "This is convenient," she said. "My sister is beautiful, and she's been popular since she was little. It's no wonder Dylan treats her so well. However, her grades aren't good, and she used to fight a lot. The Liu family probably looks down on our family. Sometimes I envy her. She always has such outstanding friends like Lily Meng, who got first place. Their relationship is also very good. Isn't she speaking at the sports meet this weekend? I hope nothing goes wrong then." "We've picked the food, let's go pay." Raven Goo's dark history, Haley thought. Ivy was satisfied after provoking her classmate. "Raven Goo, so what if we're in the same school? You'll be kicked out soon enough." After school, Raven called Julian Kang. "Lawyer Kang, Lily and I just got out of school. Are you here yet? Good. Let's have dinner and talk about the parent-teacher meeting tomorrow. There are a few things to note. Okay, see you in a bit." She hung up and said, "Lawyer Kang is in Brighton City. Let's meet him at Heaven's Peak." "Raven, are we only meeting Lawyer Kang today?" Lily asked. But when she looked ahead, she saw Aiden Liu waiting for his future wife. "Uncle Marcus wants to invite you to dinner. We can also discuss Grandma's situation at Heaven's Peak," he said. "I have an appointment, and it's also at that restaurant. If you don't mind, we can go together," Raven said. "That's fine." Before she could finish, Dylan ran over. "Wait, you guys are going to eat? Take me with you." "The car is full, there's no space," Aiden said. "It's okay, I'll drive myself," Dylan said excitedly. Aiden was speechless. "Come on, get in." A short while later, they arrived at Heaven's Peak. Marcus Liu saw everyone arrive and said, "We're all family here. Sit down. The food is here and it's hot." Aiden was very attentive to Raven, pulling out her chair and placing a piece of cake in front of her. "Sweets should suit you." His two friends couldn't believe it. Am I blind? Did I just see Aiden taking care of a girl? Could Aiden have a crush on this little girl? Dylan had already started eating heartily. Kai said, "By the way, Dylan, congratulations. I heard you improved by 1 rank this time." Hearing his rank, Dylan choked on his food. "Who's worse than you to be last place?" Marcus Liu asked. "Last place is me," Raven said with a smile. "Come on, Raven, don't just eat, have a drink," Marcus Liu said, not wanting to offend the boss. Julian Kang also burst out laughing. "No wonder you asked me to come to the parent-teacher meeting for you and Lily. One is first place, one is last place. The gap is so wide, signing won't affect anything." Aiden was not happy to see Julian Kang. He put some food on Raven's plate. "It'll be troublesome for one person to attend for 2. I'm free tomorrow." His words silenced and shocked everyone. "What, you want to come to my parent-teacher meeting?" Raven asked. "Yes, do you need me to? If you're not embarrassed by my last place ranking, then sure." "Then it's settled," he smiled. Aiden was secretly happy that she agreed. Everyone at the table couldn't believe how close they had become. After the meal, Aiden didn't forget to order macarons, matcha meal crepe, and strawberry meal crepe for his future wife. "You like sweets so much, but you don't get fat," he said. "Well, I'm still growing," she teased. He smiled. "Oh, the exam was so long ago. Will I be called in by the teacher for a talk at the parent-teacher meeting tomorrow?" Raven thought of Ms. Shi and knew what to expect. Aiden looked at her fondly. "It seems I can use studying as an excuse to see her openly in the future. After all, there's a lot of room for improvement from last place." Somehow, Victor Lei, Raven's uncle, was also there. "Raven Goo, what are you doing here? Do you know where this is? Can you afford to be here? This is the most expensive mall in Brighton City. Do you think it's a market? What a disgrace." Raven was playing a game and said coolly, "Why can't I be here?" "What's your attitude? I'm talking to you. Put your phone down," Victor said angrily. Then she said with a cold expression, What do you want to do?" Victor felt a bit scared by her intimidating aura. She turned away. "It's too noisy here. Lily, let's go." "Raven Goo, you stop right there. I'm not done talking. Tell me, are you seeing another man? Otherwise, where would an underage girl like you get so much money?" Aiden couldn't take it anymore, grabbing his arm and pushing him away forcefully. "Watch your mouth," he said coldly. "Where I am has nothing to do with you," Raven said. "I can afford it. No need for you to worry." "Still talking back? What's your relationship with this person? Is he your sugar daddy that you dare to have him hit me?" "Is this really your uncle?" Aiden asked. "Yeah." "You two are so different. I think the 200,000 I gave you last time was too little. I'll give you another 2 million. After all, you're our honored guest." "No need. Sorry for the trouble. Lawyer Kang is waiting." "Oh, right. Do you have anything else to say?" People only emphasize what they lack. You're like this because you have no face. Don't be like this in the future. With that, she turned and walked away. Victor was angry and wanted to chase after her, but Aiden blocked him. "Don't let me hear you insult her again. Or next time it won't be just a simple fall." The girls in the school were smitten by the handsome men. "Damn, who's that man next to Raven Goo? He's so handsome." "That other man is handsome too, an intellectual beauty. What kind of divine combination is this? The visuals are too high." "Raven, my seat and Lawyer Kang's are at the front. Let's go line up," Lily said. They saw Dylan and Marcus Liu already there. They greeted each other. The other parents also started to arrive. "Do parents and students have to walk the red carpet together to the stage to sign?" Aiden asked. "Yes, I don't know who planned this sports meet. It's so flashy," Dylan said. "They're all on stage now, so Aiden said. Raven said nothing, walking ahead on her own. A man has to be proactive, he thought. He walked up and took her hand, making her turn to look at him in confusion. But she didn't resist, even feeling that his hand was warm. A strange feeling. "Not mad?" he asked. Raven just looked at him without saying anything. "Good that you're not mad," he smiled. Then he held her hand tightly, and they walked forward together. Dylan got a pen and wanted to give it to them. But when he turned around, he saw them holding hands. He was about to make a scene when Marcus Liu stopped him. It's nothing. You two sign and let's go down." Ivy Gu and Victor Lei had also arrived. "Why didn't you tell me Raven came to Brighton High? And why is she with Dylan and his father?" "Director Liu is a big shot in Brighton City. I tried to visit him several times but was turned away at the door. How does Raven know someone like that?" She transferred suddenly. "I don't know what's going on," Ivy said. "She and Dylan are desk mates. Maybe their families know each other. Ivy, you know Dylan's status. Now that you're in the same school, you have to seize the opportunity." "Yes, I know." Seeing Raven and Dylan's good relationship, the most upset person was someone else. And as expected, Haley watched them talking from afar, her heart filled with anger. On stage, the teacher introduced the principal to give a speech. Haley went backstage, pretending to look for something to get into the broadcasting room. Inside, she thought, "Raven Goo, you forced me to do this. Who told you to steal Dylan's attention?" She plugged a USB drive in to broadcast to the whole school. "Just get expelled for me." On stage, the principal's speech just ended. Then, the screen started showing the history of Brighton High. But after a few seconds, a picture of Raven appeared. At 5 years old, she beat someone up, causing the teacher to suspend her. Student Raven Gu fought in school, causing serious injury to a classmate. Her personality is aggressive. The parents and students below were in disbelief. What is this? Why did Brighton High allow such a dangerous student to enroll? How can we be assured of our children's safety here? She must be expelled. Yes, she's too aggressive. This student must be expelled, or I'll transfer my child to another school. The parents below chanted in unison, "Expel Raven Gu, or we'll transfer our children. Raven Gu is a student of Class A20. Find her!" "Are you all sick? How old are you still playing this moral high ground game?" Dylan said. "Shut up. Isn't this chaotic enough?" Marcus Liu snapped. "Everyone, I am the director of the Brighton City Education Bureau, Marcus Liu. Please trust me. I will investigate this matter with the principal of Brighton High. Please calm down." Seeing Marcus Liu step forward, the crowd started to quiet down. At the same time, a man was secretly filming Raven, but Aiden noticed him. He quickly stood in front of Raven. Then he made a call. Paralyze all media systems without a trace within an hour. Tell them no one is to report any news related to Brighton High. After giving instructions, he said to Raven, "Don't worry, I'll suppress this." "Thanks," Raven smiled. "It's nothing, just a small matter. Don't worry about it." Lily and Julian Kang also came over, worried. "Lily, I'm fine," Raven said. "Raven, we can't let them slander you like this," Julian Kang said. "That year you were clearly saving—" Before he could finish, she cut him off. "Lawyer Kang, what's past is past. There's no need to bring it up again. Then the best way to handle this with the least impact is for you and Lily to transfer schools," Julian Kang said. "I object," Aiden said. "Julian Kang, you may be willing to let your own people be wronged, but I am not. My person cannot be wronged." Raven fidgeted with Aiden's fingers. "Thanks, but I've decided to transfer with Lily." "Sister Raven, show them your usual temper and teach them a lesson. Are you willing to be driven away by these people?" Dylan said. Raven said nothing, walking over to comfort Lily. "Lily, stop crying." Aiden felt a pang of jealousy seeing them so close. What secret are the three of them hiding? Lily cried. "Raven, Mr. Liu is right. You shouldn't have to bear this grievance. You've already carried too much for me." "I'll give them the explanation they want. This time, let me protect you, okay?" "You're not going to explain." "Lily, the ones who should be afraid of the truth being revealed and being criticized are those criminals, not the victims. Raven, you taught me that." "Lily Ming, listen carefully. You are not to go," Raven said sternly. "I have to go," Lily said resolutely. "Raven, from a young age, you've carried too much for me. This time, I have to learn to face it myself." She walked up to the stage. "Hello, parents. I am Lily Ming from Class 12A20. The parents below shouted, "What are you doing up there? This has nothing to do with you. We want to expel Raven Gu. Yes, just have that girl apologize to us and then voluntarily drop out." "Raven Gu has done nothing wrong, nor has she violated any school rules. Why should she apologize and drop out?" The parents roared, "Don't spout nonsense. A delinquent student like her should be locked up in a special education school." Raven Gu was doing a good deed. She's not a bad student. Raven's fighting was not out of aggression. She's been strong since she was a child. If she hadn't fought that day, I think I would have died at the age of 5. My entire rectum is artificial. Before I was 5, I wore a colostomy bag every day. It took several surgeries to live a normal life. Over 10 years ago in Truongnin Town, a little girl was assaulted by a middle-aged man. I was that little girl. At that time, I was on the verge of death. The man was a mental patient, and he was very violent. Raven fought him to save me. She was only 5 years old then, and she was terrified. She just wanted to save me. Raven trembled, the painful memory of that day resurfacing. Aiden saw her distress and held her hand tightly to comfort her. Lily continued. "Later, when I went back to school after being discharged, some boys in the school laughed at me and bullied me. It was Raven who always protected me. I'm standing here today because I don't feel that because of what happened, I should hide away for the rest of my life. The one who should be punished by the law is that criminal. I am the victim. I did nothing wrong, just as Raven did nothing wrong. She is not a bad student. She is the goddess who saved my life." Lily's eyes filled with tears as she spoke, and she walked off the stage. Julian Kang hugged her. "Lily, don't be afraid. It's over. The school is setting up a confidentiality agreement. Today's events won't be spread. If you don't want to stay at this school, we can transfer." "It's okay. If I dare to say it, I can face it. Don't worry." "Raven, see, I'm fine. I'm better now." Raven wiped her tears. It's good that you're fine." Then she suddenly paused. "Lily, something strange happened today." "Principal, I'm not taking a shortcut. Can we handle this according to the school's regulations?" "Ah, yes, of course." They went to the broadcasting room. "Raven, you want to use this computer?" the principal asked. "The computer has a virus," the manager said. "As soon as we saw the wrong content being broadcast, we tried to shut it down, but we couldn't." Raven said nothing, sat down at the computer, and began to work professionally. The principal was shocked. "What? You've already dealt with the virus so quickly? Wait, what are you doing now?" "Locating, finding the person," Raven said as she typed away. She then went outside to call Sienna. "Sending you something. Help me find out who made this virus." Sienna yawned. "You woke me up from a good dream, a bolt from the blue. Can't you find it yourself? It's not convenient. All right, give me a few minutes." Soon, Raven received information from Sienna. It was a female student who hired a low-level hacker. The hacker was afraid of getting into trouble, so he secretly took a picture of the student during the transaction. I've sent you the picture. The moment Raven saw the picture, she recognized Haley. A short while later, in the principal's office. Haley, is this you in the picture? It's not me, I don't know this person. You don't know her? The mole on your eyebrow is identical to the one in the picture, Raven said. That's a coincidence. I'm not the only one with a mole on my eyebrow. You have a point, Raven said. That's why I have another picture, one with your full face. Wanna see? You're talking nonsense. I wasn't wearing a mask that day. How could you have a picture of my face? Haley screamed. Oh, really? Then I must have been mistaken. But it's okay, I've recorded your confession. Haley collapsed in disbelief. Impossible! Principal, according to the school's regulations, how should this be handled? Raven asked. Causing a disturbance during a major school event? Causing panic, a serious violation of school rules. She must be expelled, the principal replied. Is expulsion too light? Let's call the police, Julian Kang said. Damaging a classmate's reputation, invading a classmate's privacy. It's been a while since I've handled a defamation case. Haley cried and begged, Please don't call the police, don't expel me. I was wrong. Raven, I'm sorry, Lily, please forgive me. Who told you about my past fights and expulsion? It happened over 10 years ago. No one mentioned it. I don't believe you just happened to know, Raven asked. Ivy Goo, it was Ivy Goo who told me. She was jealous that you were outshining her, that Lily was at the top of the grade. It was Ivy who wanted to harm you, not me. That day, I met Lily in the hallway, and Ivy stopped me and said something about her daring to come to school after what happened, and something about a colostomy bag. Later, when we met Dylan at the supermarket buying food for you, Ivy mentioned your past fights and expulsion. She did it on purpose. I swear every word I'm saying is true. All right then. If you stand before the whole school and say this, you can stay. Ivy Goo will leave. You want the school to expel Ivy? She's your sister, how can you be so cruel? Haley said. I'm not a patient person. I'll give you half an hour to discuss it with your parents and give me your decision. Either you get expelled or Ivy Goo does. Haley was left with no choice. Raven played a game on her phone. After half an hour, Victor Lay stormed in. Raven Goo, do you know what kind of trouble you've caused? I don't, she said, still playing her game. Earlier, Haley's mother had found him. Director Lay, I have to ask for your help this time. Whatever conditions Raven Goo wants, as long as she doesn't pursue this matter, the Nguyen family will owe you a favor. If you need anything in the future, just ask. We'll help you. Raven, I don't want to waste words with you. You need to go to the principal and drop the matter with Haley, and then you can name your price. Raven looked at Lily, thinking, I can't let this go. She said, all right, then I want Ivy Goo to transfer. Have you no humanity? She's your sister. Why are you treating your sister like this? Victor was furious. Aiden poured her a cup of tea to calm her down. She drank it and said, Uncle, didn't you watch me grow up? You should know my temper. If it's in my hands, it has to be done my way, understand? Get a grip. Don't offend people you shouldn't. If you just drop it, the Nguyen family will give you a good compensation. I'll let you and Lily move into the Lay family home, and I'll take care of you until you graduate from university. You decide. Haley couldn't decide just now. Why don't you choose for her? One of the two. Do you want to keep Haley or Ivy? Raven Goo, you're playing with fire. The Nguyen family won't let you off. It seems you want to keep Ivy. Then you should think about how to explain it to the Nguyen family. Victor gritted his teeth and left. You just wait! Do you need me to teach those two families a lesson? Aiden asked. No need. The Nguyen family won't let Ivy off. It's more fun to watch dogs bite each other than to beat them myself. The students gossiped. So it was Haley. I remember she liked Dylan. Dylan is so nice to Raven. Maybe she did it out of love turned hate. It's good that she's expelled. I wouldn't want to be classmates with someone like her. Haley came to school to pack her things, her heart filled with rage. Why am I being cursed at while the person who caused all this is still here, safe and sound? She walked up to Ivy and slapped her hard. Ivy Goo, you owed me this. Then she turned and walked out of the classroom. The students were worried. Ivy, are you okay? Is Haley crazy? She made a mistake and got expelled, and now she dares to come here and bully others. I'm also responsible for Haley's expulsion, Ivy said. She asked me before if it was true that my sister fought and got expelled. Ms. Law had mentioned it, so I couldn't lie and had to tell her the truth. But I didn't expect her to investigate my sister and do that at the parent-teacher meeting. I'm sorry. I need to step out for a moment. Poor Ivy, the student said, worried for her. Ivy went out to find Haley and slapped her back. Haley was angry and wanted to fight back, but Ivy said, "You better not touch me." You don't want this mess to reach your parents, do you? The Nguyen family chose to abandon you, which means they can't touch my uncle. If you hit me, what do you think the Nguyen family will do to you? If it weren't for you, why would I have been expelled? Haley said angrily. What does it have to do with me? I just said a few words about my sister's past, but you did everything. You look so pitiful. Let's just call it even for today's slap. Raven Gu is not someone to be trifled with. Ivy Gu, you just wait. I'll be watching as she tramples you under her foot and you suffer the same fate as me. Ivy was stunned, remembering Victor's words. Raven demanded that either you or Haley had to go. Ivy, I've offended the Nguyen family for you. You have to do well in the future and not disappoint me. Ivy grew even angrier. Raven Gu, you didn't show me any mercy first, so don't blame me for being ruthless. You want to hide Lily Meng's past? I'll make sure everyone knows. She took out her phone and sent a text. I have a story about Brighton High. Spread it as quickly as possible. 12 years ago, a mental patient in Truong Ninh County assaulted several little girls. The criminal has served his prison sentence and been released. According to reliable sources, Lily Meng, one of the victims, is currently studying at Brighton High School and won first place in the school's first monthly exam. Lily and everyone at the school saw the news. Have you seen the news? Those media outlets are too much. Raven read the news and knew immediately it was Ivy's doing. She was furious. Ivy Gu, are you looking for death? She stormed off to find Ivy. The moment she saw her, she grabbed her by the throat and pushed her against the balcony railing. Raven Gu, what are you doing? A classmate shouted in panic. Ivy Gu, I let you go, but you really think I'm a pushover? You dare to share news with the media? Are you looking for death? Ms. Shi and La Songhua ran over. Raven Gu, stop! Are you trying to kill someone? Raven Gu, let go! Don't be impulsive! Raven looked at them for a few seconds, then pulled Ivy back. Remember, there won't be a next time. She patted Ivy's cheek as a warning. Raven Gu, you stop right there, you lawless brat, La Songhua said. But Raven treated them like air. Then she got a call from Julian Kang. Can you handle Lily's situation? The trouble is already big. Let's make it bigger. I'll solve everything at once. At the trial next week, you'll start implementing the new law. Emphasize that mental illness cannot be used as a shield for murder. And then? Julian Kang this time, I want that person dead. Of course. Contact me if there are any problems. As Julian hung up, a colleague said, Shan Yuan, you could have given the Truong Ninh case to other lawyers in the firm. Why is a golden lawyer like you handling it? You think I'm that great? Of course, is that even a question? Is there a more powerful lawyer in Huaxia than you? There is, Julian said thoughtfully, thinking of a young raven. She defeated all of me. Really? A few days later was the trial. In the end, the criminal was sentenced to death. After the case ended, everyone praised lawyer Kang. Just then, a reporter from Beijing TV saw Raven and approached her. Mr. Liu, you gave me permission to be here for an interview today. What's this case? Then she said to Raven, What a coincidence, I was also commissioned to be here today. This is a top reporter from Beijing TV. How do they know each other? Aiden thought. I'll give you half an hour. We have to get back to class, Raven said. The reporter was speechless. Boss, find me a place first and I'll start the interview. Near the Zenith, I have an apartment. It's not far, Aiden said. Lily heard this and remembered the Zenith was where Raven had taken her before. A short while later, they arrived. Raven saw Aiden swipe a black card and texted Sienna. Have you sold the house at the Zenith? I sold it as soon as I got it. A profit of tens of millions? I'm brilliant. Do you know who bought your house? So who's my new neighbor? As she texted, she glanced at Aiden and then added, It's Aiden Liu. Sienna could only wish her friend good luck. Inside, the interview began. Your teacher sent me your monthly exam results 2 days ago. He asked me to urge you to study more. You don't like studying? That's not it, she said, then looked at Lily being interviewed. Since it was an exclusive interview, it would probably take a long time. Lend me a place, I'm a bit sleepy. Okay, follow me. She got into his bed and fell fast asleep. Aiden sat on a chair, mesmerized by his future wife sleeping. He took out his phone and texted, Teach the Lay family a lesson. Aiden wants to vent Raven's anger. He texted again. Forget it, don't cause trouble there, she's sleeping. Also, I have to go back to the Imperial capital. Take care of her while I'm gone. Kai and Ethan read the messages, annoyed. Look at him. Just because he's afraid of waking Raven up. Is he going to die? Why do I feel like a male nanny? Come on, it's work. Victor Lay was soon denied a planned promotion and went to see his boss, Zi Cheng-yun. The Qin family has appointed a junior from the Imperial capital to supervise you. Think about where you've offended the Qin family, Xie Cheng-yun said. I've never provoked anyone from the Qin family, and even if I wanted to, I shouldn't have, Victor said. Are you sure? But the Qin family asked me to give you a message. Don't mess with people you shouldn't. Victor was confused. People I shouldn't mess with? Who's behind this? After completing his task, Kai texted Aiden. My cousin has taken the position Victor Lay always wanted. The Lay family should be quiet for a while. Aiden read the message and went to talk to his grandmother. The head of the Liu family, Fu Yuyen, said, You know how to come back? I thought I'd have to wait until I died for you to come to my funeral. Oh, then I'll leave, Aiden said. Stop, sit down, Fu Yuyen said angrily. Aiden smiled. Don't be so angry, I won't visit you anymore. I heard you've been running to Brighton City lately because of a woman. I heard that girl has a lot of dark history. She's ruthless. Who told you that? Aiden asked. Vivian Yu, the young lady of the Lee family. She came to talk about you two. You don't know her intentions, so you don't know anything. She suddenly appeared and I checked on it. Whoever let Vivian Yu into the Liu family, fire them all, Aiden said coldly. Yes, sir. You and Vivian Yu don't get along? I thought I was about to have a grandchild. What's the situation now? Just because of that high school student. Grandma, don't just call her a high school student. Her name is Raven Gu, and she's your benefactor. You're the head of the Liu family. Don't tarnish your reputation by being ungrateful. I didn't say that. I just wanted to ask if you were being careful. Grandma, I'll only say this once. No one is to interfere in my business with Raven Gu. Say one word and you're fired. It's too early for a grandchild. Wait a few more years. Grandma, I'm leaving. I can't be bothered with you. Aiden went outside, looked at the sky, and thought of his future wife, wondering what she was doing. Raven was back in her dorm, climbing into bed to sleep. Shenhuan's eyes lit up when she saw her. Sister Raven is so cool. No wonder she's my idol. Isn't your idol the heavenly King Silver? He'll be sad if he hears that, Chunan said. Speaking of which, Silver just released a new song. I wonder who the female lead in this video is. As Raven got into bed, she received a text from Silver. Raven, my new music video is missing a female lead. Are you free? Help me out? Busy, not free, she texted back coldly. Then, Sienna texted, Raven, your little disciple keeps crying to me. Crying for money or what? Didn't Aiden Liu just give him $50 million 2 weeks ago? Well, who told him to fire your grand disciple? So the Liu family withdrew their investment. I can't wait for the day Luke Heavy finds out Raven is Dr. Wells's master. That will be explosive. All right, I'll send the money. But she deleted the message and sent another one. Send the time and place. The pay better be high. Sienna texted, she finally agreed. Don't worry, the pay is not bad. Filming at the Capital City Film Studio this weekend. See you there. Send the script and costume designs. A week later, Raven went to the airport for the video shoot. Little sister, we did our best on this outfit. It's guaranteed to be stunning. Remember to take a picture and send it to me. Yeah, I know. She went out to catch a cab, but somehow Aiden Liu was also there. He stopped in front of her and smiled. Get in. In the car, he said, I saw you as soon as I got off the plane. I thought I was seeing things. What are you doing in the capital city? Take me to the W Hotel. Thanks. Why don't you come back to the Liu residence with me? You can check on my grandmother. No need, it's inconvenient. If you want to check up, I'll go over after I'm done with my work tomorrow. Okay, I'll pick you up tomorrow. What is she doing in the capital city alone? When Raven arrived at the hotel, the top celebrity Silver and his assistant Xiao Zhou were already waiting. Boss, it's been 2 years. You're getting more beautiful. Gushen, long time no see. Where are we filming? Let's get this over with. I have other things to do, Raven said. This way. With a big shot like you in my video this time, it's bound to be a hit. The director and crew were busy preparing for the shoot. Silver introduced Raven to the director. She's my former dance choreographer. The director's eyes widened. Dance choreographer, could she be Gu Shen? Do you know how much the industry wants you back? Silver said. Raven greeted the director. I've heard so much about you, I never thought I'd get to work with you, the director said excitedly. My boss is a bit busy today. Let's get our costumes changed first, Silver said. All right, this way, the stylists are all here. A staff member heard the director call the girl Gu Shen and was very excited. Another staff member said, Gu Shen is the legendary dance choreographer in the entertainment industry. Her dance style is unique, with a wild and captivating charm. Silver became famous after releasing his own song combined with a dance choreographed by Gu Shen. At that time, many people asked her to choreograph for them. Unfortunately, she left the entertainment industry. Silver, how did you manage to invite Gu Shen? This album is sure to break records, the director said. Haha, it's all up to the boss. The director was excited. You'll enter through the red door, and Gu Shen will enter through the black door. The contrast of red and black will be visually striking. Xiaozhou's eyes lit up when he saw Raven's look. Oh my god, you look so cool. You're already beautiful, and with this explosive look, who can handle it? You're insanely beautiful, boss. Before filming, Aiden texted her, asking where she was and when she would be done. At the Capital City Film Studio. I'll be done at 6, she replied. Gu Shen, we're starting, Xiaozhou said. Raven and Silver began to dance with incredible professionalism. Scene after scene went smoothly. The shoot ended quickly, to the director's satisfaction. Aiden had already arrived to pick up Raven. The dance is so beautiful, so soulful. Wow, you two are amazing together, the director exclaimed. Gu Shen, Silver, you two have amazing chemistry. It would be great if you two were a couple, Xiaozhou said excitedly. Raven was drinking water when she was startled to see Aiden there. He waved and smiled at her. Let's go out to eat to celebrate, Silver suggested. I can't. I have something to do. She walked towards Aiden. He quickly put a coat on her, taking care of her thoughtfully. Then he turned and smiled at Silver. But the man next to her seems to be a better match for Gu Shen, Xiaozhou thought. Outside, she said, I'm not cold, trying to give the coat back, but he held her hand. But your hands are cold. Are you joining the entertainment industry? Are you short on money? Helping someone out and earning a little extra, she said, taking off the coat and handing it to him. I'm going to change. Aiden looked at his hand, which still felt warm from holding hers, and smiled contentedly. A short while later, at the Liu residence, Raven checked on Fu Yuyuan's health. Your body is recovering well. Just need to rest and recuperate. Such a beautiful girl. No wonder my iceberg of a grandson has melted, Fu Yuyuan marveled. Miss Gu, stay for dinner tonight. Aiden, I know I was wrong, Vivian Yu said. I shouldn't have investigated your friend on my own, but I was worried about you, afraid someone had bad intentions. That's why I said that in front of Grandma. I really didn't mean anything else. I told Grandma not to let you in here anymore. Grandma, you're still too soft-hearted. I don't need you to worry about me. This boy, I brought Vivian over mainly to ease the relationship between our two families, and he has this attitude? Fu Yuyuan said angrily. I have a flight at 10 tonight, so I won't bother you anymore, Raven said. Okay, you've worked hard. Stay for dinner next time. Yes, I'm leaving now. Aiden stood up. Let me see you off. It'll be late when you get back. Stay here. It's close to the airport. Kai and Ethan also live here. You can sleep in the main room. Thanks. He continued. The teacher sent me your test scores. You got a 0 again? I'll tutor you from now on. You'll tutor me? Do you have ulterior motives? She asked. Guess. Holding my hand during tutoring and letting me stay in your room. Are you planning something? Do you like me? Before Aiden could say anything, someone ran past. Excuse me, coming through. Aiden quickly pulled her aside to avoid the rushing man. Isn't it obvious that I like you? She smiled. I'm only 17. You'll grow up eventually. I'll wait. Just as he finished his confession, a flight announcement came on. The next flight is boarding soon. Please proceed to the gate. She picked up her suitcase and turned to leave. I'm going. See you later. He smiled at her. Okay, see you next time. In Brighton City, at the Zenith apartment, Raven had just finished showering when she got a call from Aiden. You're back? He asked. Yeah, just showered. There's a new bathrobe in the closet. You can use it. Get some rest. Good night, good night. He hung up and smiled. She's so well behaved at times like this. The next morning, Raven's phone rang incessantly. She answered, annoyed. Miss Gu, hello, I'm Kai's cousin Chin-rui. I'm so sorry to bother you. Kai told me you were the one who cured the Liu family's matriarch, so I was hoping you could examine and treat my sister. As for compensation, we'll definitely make you satisfied. She was helpless. For money, she had to try. Pick me up at the Zenith in 20 minutes. A short while later, Raven arrived at the Chin residence. She saw Chin-rui's sister engrossed in a game. Rui, look, your sister is addicted to games. She doesn't want to study, and it's ruining her health, Mrs. Chin said. She talks back to Mom. I can't control her. Miss Gu, if my mother and I are here, my sister definitely won't cooperate with the treatment. I'll have to trouble you, Chin-rui said. Raven went into the room and closed the door, but Qin Jiaoqi continued to play, ignoring her. Raven sat down in a chair, took out her phone, and started playing furiously, winning in no time. Want to play together? I'll carry you. After a few wins, Qin Jiaoqi said, They brought you here to see me, right? What do you want to know? Just ask. High pressure, anxiety, insomnia, irregular rest, irregular periods. How do you know? That describes me. I haven't had my period in 6 months. It's because of the medicine that I look like this. My mother always thinks I'm faking it, that I don't want to go to school. Since I was little, she's controlled my studies, hobbies, friends, everything. She invades my privacy blatantly and says it's for my own good. I told her I don't want to learn ballet. I want to change my dance style. You must know Silver, right? I love his choreography. My mother says I'm just fooling around. Sometimes I feel like I'm not the one who's sick, she is. Her control is so pathological. You like Silver? Raven asked. Yes, a lot. He's the only singer I like. He has a new song coming out in 2 days. Raven showed her the new music video on her phone. Qin Jiaoqi was stunned. The female lead in this video is you? The more she watched, the more excited she got. Oh my God, I don't want to be a fan of Silver anymore. I want to be a fan of the person next to him. How can someone dance better than Silver? So beautiful and cool. Who are you? A doctor or someone from the entertainment industry? Can you send me this video? I swear I won't leak it. Sure. Let me examine and treat you first. Give me your hand. Hurry up and examine me. Hurry! After you're done, send me the video. Raven saw that her hand was covered in scars. Be good and get well. When the first edition of his album with an autograph is released, I'll give it to you. Yes, okay. An hour later, Raven went downstairs. Miss Gu, how is it? How long will it take for Jiaoqi to recover? Raven handed them a prescription. 3 times a day, she'll be fine in 2 days. Yes, I'll go buy the medicine right away. That's great, so she'll be back to school soon, right? Miss Gu, can you give us some advice? Qin Jiaoqi has self-harming tendencies, did you know? Raven interrupted. What? How is that possible? Is it because we didn't let her learn the dance style she likes that she's thinking of hurting herself? No. The last straw that breaks the camel's back is never just one thing. Do you think it's just about not letting her dance? It seems to be more than that. Mrs. Chin, I can only treat her amenorrhea. I can't save someone who wants to kill themselves. Miss Gu, thank you. As long as Jiaoqi's illness is cured this time, you are the benefactor of our Chin family, Chin-rui said. Just transfer the money. A week later, a new student transferred to Class A20, Qin Jiaoqi. After the introductions, the teacher said, Jiaoqi, go to your seat and prepare for class. Qin Jiaoqi walked down to Raven with a pile of snacks. Sister Raven, surprised? What's going on? How do you two know each other? Dylan asked. Guess. Dylan, do you know the new student? Ling Qian asked. Qin Jiaoqi, the only daughter of one of the top families in the capital, the most pampered daughter of the Qin family. She skipped 3 grades in 1 year at the high school affiliated with Beijing University, a top student that even Alara Lu couldn't surpass. When the next exam results come out, the people in the top class will probably be angry. The classroom was in an uproar. Quick, close the windows, draw the curtains. Let's use the self-study period to watch Silver's new music video press conference on the projector. I'm so excited. On the screen, an interviewer asked, the new video is truly stunning, especially the female lead. I wonder if Silver can share a little about the identity of this beautiful female lead. Silver said, although this is her first time showing her face, you might be familiar with her other identity. She has created some of my most iconic performances, a top-tier dance choreographer that every artist wants to work with. Thank you, choreographer Goo, for personally appearing in my video. Welcome back, Raven Goo. Everyone in the class was shocked. Raven Goo? Could the female lead be Sister Raven? Brighton High is really making a name for itself. Have you heard? Heavenly King Silver's choreography was done by Raven Goo. Is she that amazing? She's so humble. Qin Jiaoqi frantically hinted at Raven. Sister Raven, that thing you promised me. The box next to the trash can in the back. Dylan, distribute them by name. Remember to give one to Ms. Shi, Raven said. I saw that box this morning. I thought it was trash. What did Sister Raven buy? Snacks? Damn, Silver's new album with autographs for the whole class, Dylan exclaimed. Dylan, where, let me see. Students from other classes also crowded around. We don't have one. Can we just touch it? Hey, don't push. Sister Raven, did you plan this all along? Qin Jiaoqi asked. Well, signing one is the same as signing a bunch. This is your special one. I took it out beforehand. Raven smiled. Sister Raven, I love you so much. I declare, if you and Silver are shipped, I'll be the first fan. Qin Jiaoqi danced with joy. Just then, Raven's phone rang. It was Aiden Liu. Raven smiled. I'm willing, but I'm afraid some people won't be. As Raven answered, he asked, Sleepy again? Yeah. Then let's go for lunch, and then you can go back to the dorm to sleep. Do you want some chocolate? Kai saw Aiden flirting and teased. Goo. Someone was pretending not to care just now, but the moment he saw the news, he couldn't wait to call someone to check on them. Oh, so you're jealous? Raven asked. Kai tried to eavesdrop, but was pushed away by Aiden. If I say I am, will you compensate me? He said. Raven was silent at his words. He laughed. Just kidding. I'll come to the Zenith this weekend to tutor you and bring some chocolate. At the mention of studying, Raven went silent and hung up. Does she hate studying that much? Aiden muttered. Aiden, are you really not jealous? Kai asked. What's there to be jealous of? She's not into that type. Oh, Aiden's that confident, huh? Raven hung up and muttered, he still has a conscience. Then she got a text from Leo. I have a break this weekend. I'm coming to see you. That weekend at Heaven's Peak, Leo was eating like crazy. This is so good! You don't know, sis. I've been working so hard. I only get a little bit of meat a day. I'm starving. Boo-hoo. Then eat more, Raven said. Leo has changed a lot. Where did you send him? Aiden asked. Oh, a beast camp. The most brutal field camp in the military district? I heard a 7-year-old kid came to the Brighton City district. Was that Leo? We're having dinner together. Why is he here? Leo asked. Coincidence, tutoring. I came to tutor your sister, and I happened to run into her picking you up. Tutoring? My sister? Leo was bewildered. You talk too much. Eat up, finish early, and go home to rest early, Raven said. After dinner, they went back to the Zenith. In the elevator, Aiden took her hand. You're not wearing enough. Your hands are cold. Let's get upstairs quickly to warm up. Leo was even more bewildered. This guy has been so attentive to my sister all day, that's one thing, but he dares to hold her hand? Is he trying to steal my family's treasure? Inside the room, Raven said, Aiden Liu, I'm going to shower first. Can you make me a glass of honey water? Okay. There are clean clothes in your room, I know. Leo stood on a chair and got down to business. Sit down, let's talk. Aiden sat down. What do you want to talk about? My sister may be young, but as long as I'm here, I'm the one who carries her bags and buys her things. I never let her get tired. I don't think anyone is worthy of my sister. I know you're very capable, the heir to the Liu family, but in my eyes, the Liu family is nothing, Leo said with his hands on his hips. Aiden remained calm. Leo got more agitated. So, if you want to be with my sister, you have to treat her better than I do. Don't get angry, don't bully her. If you dare to bully my sister, I will definitely not let you off. Aiden ruffled Leo's hair. Okay, from now on, I'll take care of the things you do. Raven's little brother is not bad, like a little wolf. If my sister hadn't agreed to let you touch her, I would have chopped your hand off when you held her hand just now, Leo continued. Is the training at the beast camp going well? Aiden asked. It's okay, not hard. Do you want to train somewhere else? A place tougher than the beast camp and more formidable. What good place are you talking about? Do you dare to go to the Red Scorpion training base? Aiden asked. Red Scorpion? Raven said, having just come out of the shower. Sis, I've heard about it, Leo said. Red Scorpion is the Liu family's famous ghost army. Anyone who falls into their hands either runs away in a hurry or dies without knowing how. Red Scorpion is the toughest training ground in the military region. Only the strongest can survive. I want to get stronger, I have to go to Red Scorpion. If you go, you don't need to come back here tomorrow. I'll have someone pick you up and take you to Red Scorpion, Aiden said. Okay, go, don't be too flashy, Raven said. I know, sis. Boo-hoo, when I get stronger, if Aiden Liu dares to touch my sister, I'll beat him up. In Class 12A20, Ms. Shi announced, this year's New Year's Eve party will be held at the experimental high school next door. The class murmured. Huh, the school next door? The relationship between our two schools is not good at all. To be blunt, the New Year's Eve party is just a talent show. This is like walking into their territory to be humiliated. Yeah, in last year's college entrance exam, the top scorer in Brighton City was from experimental. Their arts classes are also better than ours. How can we compare? There's no other way. I also objected, but it was useless. The school hopes the two schools can cooperate on a program. You can nominate someone to be in charge. Then it has to be Sister Raven, Ling Qian said. Raven wanted to refuse, but before she could, she was surrounded by her followers. Sister Raven, I can dance with you. Sister Raven, we can only rely on you for this. Sister Raven, it's about the school's reputation. Only you can teach us. Sister Raven, teach us. I know, Raven sighed in resignation. That's great. I love you, Sister Raven. Moi, moi. If everyone agrees, Raven, the program is in your hands, Ms. Shi said. In the practice room, Raven said, that's it for today's practice. The progress is good. We can catch up with the party's schedule. Before the performance, just practice according to the schedule I've arranged. Any other questions? Raven, your choreography adds points for us. But what's more important is the costumes, said Alara Liu from Class A1. Right. The costumes from Experimental are definitely handled by Chloe Zhu. She has a professional design team, said Feng Nuan from Class A1. Chloe Zhu is the one who won the design competition at 15, a talented designer who was specially admitted to the Royal Academy of Arts, Shen Huan said in awe. Then what do we do? Their costumes are almost equivalent to high fashion. Can we even compare? Jin Jiaoqi asked. So it's best to find someone to design them, a designer more famous than Chloe Zhu, Alara said. Tsk, tsk, that would be great. If we could invite a designer from Lanting, that's where the top domestic designers who are famous worldwide are, Qin Jiaoqi said. A designer from Lanting designing clothes for our party? Stop dreaming, Alara said. Then let's find Lanting. I'll contact them, Raven said. Everyone was bewildered. She's not joking, is she? That night in the dormitory, Raven was sketching some designs but wasn't satisfied. She tore up the paper and threw it in the trash. Just then, she got a text. God, the Design Association heard we're releasing the 12 legendary costumes at the end of the year. They're asking if you want to participate in the design competition at the end of the year. Not free, not participating, she replied. Forget it, I'll design the costumes for this performance first. Chunan, remember to turn off the lights when you go to bed later, Shen Huan said. Okay. Suddenly, Chunan saw a sketch in the trash. What's this? She took a picture of the sketch and sent it to Chloe Zhu. Chloe, look, I found this in the dorm trash. I don't know who drew it, but it was thrown away like scrap. Do you think this dress can be made? It looks so beautiful. The design level of this dress is too high. These few sketches are not enough for me to see, Chloe Zhu thought. But then an idea struck her. Have you shown this to anyone? No, I just found it. Then don't tell anyone. Give me the drawing tomorrow. Oh, okay. Since it's just a discarded drawing, no one knows. If I make it first, then I'll be the one who designed it. The Design Association seems to be here too. They must have come for Chloe Zhu. I'm most looking forward to Raven Gu's dance performance. Raven, I heard you're representing your high school today. Don't worry, I'll definitely cheer for you, Kai said. That's not necessary, she said coolly. Marcus Liu was also here today. He greeted everyone. Liu Jing, who was with Marcus, was the president of the Design Association. He thought, these kids really say one thing and do another. They said they wouldn't participate in the design competition, but they secretly registered. Do they really think they can hide their work from me just by being anonymous? He said, Miss Gu, long time no see. President Liu, long time no see. You know President Liu? Aiden asked. Yeah. As they were talking, Xiaohan, a top stylist, rushed over. There was some traffic today. I'm not late, am I? Well, let's hurry. Stop talking. Take me to the dressing room. I have to get to work. The makeup artist is here. I'm going in to prepare, Raven said. Aiden, that's Xiaohan, Kai said. This top stylist usually only works with list celebrities. She knows the president of the Design Association and a top stylist. Isn't Raven's network too powerful? Aiden smiled. Indeed, she's amazing. Everyone, let's go inside and talk. The seats have been arranged, the principal said. Ivy Gu watched Raven from afar. Why does Raven get to laugh and talk with so many important people? Why do I have to play the piano as her accompaniment? I'm not willing. It's almost time for Brighton High's dance performance. Everyone, get ready. The performance is about to start. If I just injure my hand without the piano accompaniment, let's see how Raven can show off, Ivy thought. But before she could do anything, Raven said, I advise you to behave yourself, play the piano well, and don't do anything unnecessary. Otherwise, I don't mind making you unable to play the piano for the rest of your life. Of course, I'll play my best, Ivy said. Damn it, she found out. On stage, the MC introduced Brighton High's dance performance, especially highlighting the participation of a new 17-year-old student who was the dance choreographer for the top celebrity Silver. As soon as she finished, the performance began. Music and lights blended, and Raven appeared, shining like a goddess in her aura, presence, and beauty. When she appeared, all eyes were on her in admiration. Her professional and outstanding choreography made the students below scream wildly. Ah, Senior is so cool! Boo-hoo, Raven Gu, my husband! Sister Mang, marry me! Aiden watched the excited crowd and smiled. Too bad, you guys don't have a chance anymore. I've already called dibs, haha. Finally, the performance ended. As Raven sat down, Aiden handed her a bottle of water. Have some water. Rest for a while, thanks. Next on stage was a fashion show of costumes designed by Chloe Ju. Oh my god, Chloe Ju's designs look like they're from a fairy tale, so beautiful. These designs by Chloe Ju make the previous performances seem like just a backdrop. Chloe Ju was very pleased and proud. Raven looked at the designs on stage and recognized them as her own. Lu Jing approached her. Raven, I've seen that costume in the design draft for this year's competition. Is it your design? Yes, I wasn't satisfied with this design, so I just threw it away. Oh my god, do you not know your own level? You can just throw something like this away? But what are you going to do now? What else can I do? Of course, I'll ruin this performance. She put on Aiden's coat and walked onto the stage. On stage, the MC was interviewing Chloe Ju about the inspiration for her designs. Chloe Ju gave a textbook answer. Raven held her phone and stared at her, making her a little guilty, and her voice started to trail off. I never thought a failed draft that I threw away could get you so much praise, Raven said with a smile. As soon as Raven appeared, the photographers started snapping pictures. Brothers, drama is about to unfold. What does that mean? Chloe Ju's design is something Raven threw away? Is she crazy? What is she talking about? Chloe Ju was even more panicked. Another person who knew was Chunan. To be safe, she had made sure Chunan couldn't be here today. But Raven, could she really be the one who threw away that draft? No, I absolutely cannot admit it. Raven Gu, don't you dare slander me. This design is the result of months of my hard work. If you say it's yours, do you have any proof? You want proof? Fine, Raven said. Lanting's new 12 fairy tale characters design has a total of 12 new works. The press conference has been repeatedly postponed because the design for the final dress, called Starry Myriad, has not been completed. And the costume you designed is the flawed draft of that final dress, Starry Myriad. The head of the experimental high school said, Do you know the stature of a fashion designer? Do you dare to impersonate them? The students of Brighton High really opened my eyes, slandering others and impersonating a famous designer. What a lack of morals. These people lie without blinking. How could Chloe Ju draw such a draft? Lu Jing said. President, no rush. The proof everyone wants will be here soon, Raven said. Raven Gu, you're ruining my reputation, Chloe Ju insisted. Even if you apologize, I won't accept it. Before you impersonate someone, you should do your research. Everyone in the industry knows that the designer of Lanting is a young man. Just then, Gui Heng, the president of Lanting, walked over. Who said our Lanting designer is a man? Kai was excited. Damn, boss, Gui Heng is here too? Is Lanting's designer really Raven Gu? The crowd buzzed. Who is this person? Why is everyone so excited? This is Gui Heng, the CEO of Lanting. Oh my god, this is so shocking. The tables have turned. God, sorry, I'm late. Guiheng said. Why are you here? Raven asked. I saw the news online and felt I should come in person. Here's the design draft you wanted. Raven took the draft and showed it to everyone. Is this enough proof? I heard you're all very curious about our Lanting designer, so let me make it clear today. Our Lanting designer is named Raven Gu, and in the industry she's known as God, Guiheng announced. Chloe Ju was in disbelief, her heart pounding. What should I do? Raven really has proof? No, I don't want my reputation to be ruined. The reporters were excited to get such a hot story. Some principal didn't even investigate properly and accused a student of lying and being immoral. With such a person in charge of a school, aren't you afraid of corrupting the future generations? Qin Jiaoqi said. A school is an important place to cultivate talent. Such a leader is not suitable. We need someone more fitting for the position, Marcus Liu said. Miss Gu, I'm sorry, tonight was our fault. Our school will publicly apologize to you on all media platforms, the principal of Experimental High said. Aiden glanced at Chloe Ju. Cat got your tongue? You were so eloquent just now. Chloe Ju was stunned, stammering. Chloe Ju, you've done such a thing and you're not going to apologize? A teacher said. Miss Gu, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have stolen your design idea. Please forgive me. The rest is up to you to handle, Raven said to Guiheng. Okay. A simple apology is not enough, she added coolly. That night, Raven received a call from Guiheng. Experimental High will publicly apologize to you online. President Liu's intention is that the leadership of Experimental High will also be replaced. Chloe Ju has been expelled, and with Lan Ting, she won't be able to continue working in the design industry. God, are you satisfied with this result? It's okay, you've worked hard. Aiden handed her a glass of water. Have some water. Thanks. Tomorrow is the New Year's Day holiday. Any plans? Sleep, she said. Everywhere is crowded on New Year's Day. It's annoying. Kai bought a race course in the western suburbs of Brighton City. It's opening tomorrow. There probably won't be many people. Let's go have some fun. As he spoke, he took her hand, making her speechless. This guy is getting more and more handsy. All right, she smiled. The next day, at the race course in the western suburbs of Brighton City, Vivian Yu somehow also showed up to congratulate them. Kai, congratulations on the opening. Oh, thanks. Oh no, why is this young lady here? Aiden is bringing Raven over later. This is going to be a scene. Is Aiden coming today? Vivian asked. He'll be here in a bit. Oh, I heard about what happened yesterday. Tisk, Chloe Ju is so talented. What a shame. It was just a small matter that Raven Gu is too heartless. Vivian, are you okay? Since when did you become such a saint? You shouldn't judge things you don't know about. Don't be like Chloe Ju, offending people you shouldn't. Just then, Aiden and Raven arrived. Aiden, Raven, you're here! Vivian turned and saw them holding hands. She greeted Aiden. Let's walk around first and pick a horse you like, Aiden said to Raven. It's okay if you don't know how to ride. I can ride with you later. Whatever is fine. They walked off hand in hand to find a horse. Vivian thought, he pampers her so much? He personally took her to pick a horse, and he's even letting her ride with him. Which one do you like? Aiden asked. Good eye, that's Kai's prized thoroughbred. The others aren't as strong, she said. Bring that thoroughbred over. This horse is very wild. It hasn't been properly trained. It's dangerous, a staff member said. I'll ride with her. Go get it. No need, I can ride on my own, Raven said. Miss Gu knows how to ride? Vivian asked. A little. Oh, horse riding here is more fun with a competition. Why don't we have a race? Not interested, Raven said. It's just for fun. You don't need to be afraid, Miss Gu. My horse riding skills are average. Let's all play. A little race is fine, Kai said. Vivian has been at the race course with her dad since she was a child, especially riding and shooting. Isn't this just bullying Raven? It's just for fun. We used to do this all the time. I remember I won a limited edition race car from Mufeng last July. He still remembers it. A race car? Raven asked. Yes. Mufeng begged Aiden for that car for a long time, but then he lost it to me. If you're interested, Miss Gu, we can use this car as the prize. What do you think? Okay. Win and get a car, lose and lose money. Miss Gu, you want to ride this horse for the race? She doesn't think an expensive horse is better, does she? A wild, untamed thoroughbred. She'll have to risk her life to ride it. This horse is not suitable for a race right now. Let's switch, Aiden said. She held his hand to reassure him. Don't worry, it's fine. Vivian was even more annoyed seeing them so close. Raven approached the wild horse and started to befriend it. Good boy. After getting acquainted, she mounted the horse with professional ease. Don't you want to race? Let's start. Aiden watched Raven, his heart filled with worry. Get a gun. If the horse loses control, I have to take it down before it hurts her. Aiden, I spent over 10 million on that horse, Kai said. A tranquilizer gun. Ah, okay, I'll go get it. Miss Gu, 3 laps around the track. Whoever gets to this spot first wins. To be fair, let's have the racecourse staff be the judge, Vivian said. Okay. Soon the race began. They shot off like the wind, their professional riding adding to the excitement. Kai marveled, Damn, Raven is so good at riding. Every time I ride that horse, it tries to throw me off, but it's so obedient with her. She seems a bit faster than Vivian. Maybe she'll actually win that race car. Aiden held the gun, his hands trembling with worry as he watched Raven. Aiden is so tense. Raven was thrilled to be riding such a good horse. Vivian was flustered at being outmatched. This is the little she was talking about? She must have done it on purpose. I absolutely cannot lose. She deliberately pricked the horse with a needle, causing it to rear up uncontrollably. Raven, be careful. Aiden, wait, Kai shouted, looking at Raven. Raven remained calm, controlling her horse. She leaped high into the air, letting the horse pass a dangerous spot. Then she landed back on it. Good boy, let's finish the race. Soon she reached the finish line, winning gloriously. Vivian was thrown off her horse, which was now in a frenzy. Aiden, if something happens to Vivian, you'll have a hard time explaining it to your uncle, Kai said. The horse was out of control, making Vivian scream, Aiden, save me! Fortunately, a tranquilizer dart hit the horse, saving Vivian. But it wasn't Aiden who shot it, but Kai. Hey, Aiden, wait for me. Seriously, Aiden didn't even want to save Vivian himself. It seems Vivian has really angered him this time. Aiden rushed to Raven. Are you hurt anywhere? He was alarmed to see her palm was bleeding. I'm fine, don't worry. I probably just scraped it on the reins. He put his arm around her. Let's go to the infirmary. Wait, Raven said, then turned to check on the horse. Aiden, Miss Gu, I'm sorry. I didn't expect this accident to happen, Vivian said. Raven found a needle on the horse's body. She took it and threw it at Vivian. An accident? Miss Yu, if you can't stand to lose, don't play. If you want to die, don't drag the horse into it. That's not it! Let me explain! Vivian panicked. This time, I'm letting it go because of the relationship between our two families. There won't be a next time. You know, the Liu family doesn't need an ally like the Yu family, Aiden said. Inside the room, he said, Luckily, there's no muscle or bone damage. Yeah, of course. Young master, Miss Yu has a broken leg, the doctor said. She got off lightly. Take her to the hospital. Wait a minute, the car keys, Raven said. Vivian was very unhappy but had to toss her the keys. Aiden thought for a few seconds, then said, 'Cause trouble for which manufacturer? They need to be taught a lesson about not managing their daughter properly. Next time it won't just be a warning. Leave it to me, you can rest assured, Kai smiled. Raven, stay at the Zenith for a few days. Go back to the dorm when your arm is better, Aiden said. Okay, but I still have to go to school. Kai teased. Playing house, are we? 2 days later, in Class A20, Qin Zhaoqi was furious after hearing the story. That damn Vivian Yu, how dare she hurt Sister Raven's precious hands? I should have gone to the race course with you yesterday. I would have scolded that bitch to death. Sister Raven is like an ancient emperor now with a beauty on each arm, Ling Qian said. Then what are we, eunuchs? Sister Raven, inside news. Silver is starting to film at the experimental high school next door today. Let's go see after school. Not interested, Raven said, not looking up. A year's worth of desserts from Honeybee Lane. At the mention of sweets, Raven immediately agreed. After school, many students from their school went to the school next door to find a spot to watch Silver film. Let's go. If we're late, all the good spots will be gone. In front of Experimental High, many students from Brighton High had gathered. Qin Zhaochai was speechless at the crowd. Raven, what do? We can't get in, and your hand is still injured, Lily said. Why don't we go back first? They said filming will take over a month. We can come back another time, Dylan suggested. Somehow Evan Yi, a student from Experimental High, sneered, Well, Raven Gu, you're Silver's dance master, aren't you? Bringing binoculars and a camera to see him? Didn't you do your research? Your family is sticking so close to you? Blame yourself for faking it so much. A star choreographer and a talented designer at the same time. Who would believe there's no shady deal involved? Oh, this is juicy. I have to post it online for everyone to see. Little sister Raven, big brother will buy you a spot on the trending list. No need to thank me. Haha. How could you say such a thing, Raven? You're not mad, are you? Raven was eating ice cream and threw it in his face. Sorry, my hand slipped. Hey, Raven Goo, don't be so arrogant. Who are they, anyway? Raven asked. Sister Raven, Evan Yi is Chloe Ju's fiancé, the one who stole your draft, Qin Jiaoqi replied. Oh, so to put it bluntly, with his tone, people who don't know would think I stole his draft, Raven sneered. Evan was speechless. Evan, don't argue with her, it's all over the internet now. Have you seen the top search? Raven Goo becomes Silver's dance queen through illegal transactions. I heard she can't do anything but sleep her way to the top. Why is Raven Goo so cheap? Raven Goo, did Lan Ting watch you while you were sleeping? You're amazing. If you use public opinion to ruin Chloe's reputation in future, I'll give you a taste of your own medicine. Evan laughed. Raven glanced at the news, then answered her phone. Good friend, come to the school gate. What are you pretending for? Are you calling someone to deal with me? Evan sneered. Silver also got a call and came out to find her. Raven, you're here? Yeah. If you guys have any more questions, the man himself is here. Ask away. Raven and I have known each other for over 3 years. We're good friends. Raven is a genius. Don't let your dirty thoughts tarnish her reputation. I'll give you one chance. Apologize immediately and clarify everything online, or I won't hesitate to take you to court for defamation and slander, Silver said. How could someone spread such rumors about Silver and Raven? Take pictures as evidence, you scum. Apologize now or I'll call the police. Sorry, okay? Raven Goo, you just wait, Evan said reluctantly. By the way, Raven, our director wants to offer you a cameo role in the film. Are you interested? It's not a big role. You can finish it over the weekend. It won't delay you too much, Silver said. Why me? I've never acted before, Raven asked. Who made you the ultimate white moonlight? The director was shocked when he saw your picture. He cried and begged me to convince you. Do you know my price? Raven asked. I do. Director Wang has agreed. All right then. A short while later, Raven had changed into her costume and got into character with incredible professionalism. It was a rather dangerous scene, a fall from a high place, but our boss lady didn't know the meaning of danger and completed the role flawlessly. Cut! Perfect! I really didn't expect her to have such expression. It doesn't look like her first time acting. Raven, how are you so good at acting too? How can one person be so multi-talented? Raven, didn't you say you weren't interested in acting before? This isn't just a casual performance. I really don't care, but if I've accepted a job, I have to do my best, Raven said. She was always like that. She seemed not to care about anything, but she did everything more seriously than anyone else. That's why people couldn't take their eyes off her. The rest of your scenes will be finished on time tomorrow. I still have 2 scenes to shoot. Let's go eat together after I'm done, Silver said. Thanks for your help. No need. It's better to use the money for something more useful. I have something else to do. I'm leaving, Raven said. Aiden had already arrived, thoughtfully wrapping a scarf around her. You're done filming? Are you cold? Yeah, a little. I didn't expect it to snow today. Xiaozhou couldn't believe he was hearing Raven's gentle tone. That's the handsome guy from last time. Is Raven dating him? Silver's eyes were sad. As expected, I was a step too late, wasn't I? Your skills are not bad. Where did you learn? Raven asked. Someone couldn't learn it on their own, so I had to learn it for them, Aiden replied. Raven's heart fluttered at his words. Aiden took her hand. Let's go. But why did you want to act? Do you want to join the entertainment industry? No, I was broke, just earning some living expenses. My private doctor, can I have your number? He said. I'm very expensive. He smiled. The transfer password is 9393. You can transfer it yourself. As much as you want, enough for a year. $1 billion a year, she said. Yeah? That's almost 1 billion yuan, she smiled. A few days later, Aiden was busy and couldn't pick her up, so he called her. I have something to do today, so I can't pick you up. Are you done filming? Yeah, no need to pick me up. I'm not going back to the Zenith today. I'll go back to the dorm. I have something to deal with. I'm hanging up, she said. Raven Goo, we've been waiting for you for a long time, Evan said. How are you going to teach her a lesson, Evan? I heard she's a great dancer. Let's break her legs. She's also a good designer. Maybe we should break her hands too. I really want you to kneel and beg for my forgiveness, haha. Raven carefully put away the scarf Aiden had given her and got down to business. Just you guys? The group was furious and rushed forward. But she remained calm and smiled, then kicked one of them away. The other two swung their clubs at her. However, she caught the weapon with one hand. Then she snatched it away and punched them in the face. Her cold gaze fell on them, and the last one trembled in fear. "Raven Goo, don't come any closer! This woman is terrifying." Just then, a security guard arrived. "Stop right there! Who's this? How dare you fight at school? Oh, young Master Evan." A short while later, at the police station, Liang Qingru, Evan's mother, was making a scene. "His ribs are all broken. My son is the top in the city. He's about to take the entrance exam. Do you know that? I'm going to sue her, put her in jail. She's so dangerous, we can't let her get away with this." "Mrs. Liang, don't worry, we will handle this matter seriously." "Raven Goo, you intentionally assaulted someone, the evidence is clear. Do you have anything to say?" a police officer said. "Such strong boys ganging up on a girl, I wonder who was bullying who. You didn't see the scene yourself, did you?" Ms. Shi said. "Yes, officer, they attacked me, I was just defending myself," Raven said. "The nearby surveillance camera was broken, so we can't confirm, but the injured students in the hospital are the best proof. Raven Goo, you should be sensible and kneel down and apologize to my son. And the compensation, it won't be a small amount," Liang Qingru added. "Ha, so naive. The surveillance camera was destroyed by someone a long time ago." Raven held Ms. Shi back and said, "Is that proof? It doesn't prove that I was the one who attacked first. Ms. Shi, did you bring a laptop? Bring it here." "Here, what do you want to do?" "Finding evidence," Raven said as she typed away. She quickly logged into the system and restored all the data. Soon, the entire conversation between her and Evan's group was revealed. "Look, is this enough proof?" The police officer and Liang Qingru were speechless. Somehow Aiden got the news and rushed over. "There's more. It was thrown quite far away, very hard to find." "Officer, is this a weapon?" "You can compare it with the wounds of the people in the hospital. Raven was filming, so she couldn't have brought a weapon with her, right?" "So what? What if Raven brought it for self-defense?" the officer said. "Officer, look at this weapon. Is it enough for me to sue them for attempted murder?" Attempted murder carries a sentence of 3 to 10 years. In serious cases, it's a life sentence or even death. "Officer, I'm not mistaken, am I?" Raven smiled. "You're talking nonsense. It was just a few kids having a conflict, a little scuffle. What does it have to do with murder?" Liang Qingru screamed. "A dagger is very effective. One strike can be fatal. Mrs. Yai, whether it's attempted murder or not is for the law to decide," Aiden said. Just then, lawyer Julian Kang arrived. "Looks like I'm not late." "Hello, everyone. I'm Julian Kang from the Shunyuan law firm. My client is Raven Goo, and we are suing 3 students for attempted murder." "I'll leave this to you. I'm going back. I don't want Lily to worry," Raven said. Okay. "Oh, right. You just said your son is the top in the city? So what if he is?" "Don't worry. He won't be for long. Mrs. Shi, there's a National Outstanding Teacher Award. Remember to sign up." "Let's go eat," Raven smiled. With that, she and Aiden left the police station. "Why didn't you call me when this happened? Julian Kang is in the city. How could he get here faster?" "When will you be able to trust me as much as you trust Julian Kang?" Aiden asked. Raven paused for a few seconds, then said, "It's not that I don't trust you. It's just a habit of relying on myself. Besides, you brought the evidence. That's already a big help." He ruffled her hair. "I know, let's talk in the car. It's cold outside." "Thanks." "Why don't we start by changing that habit?" he said. "Thanks." A habit of relying on herself? It's okay, I'll help her change it, he thought. The next day at school, Raven was in class, twirling her pen and looking at the test paper, which confused Dylan. "Sister Raven, are you agitated or something? Why are you studying?" "Oh, nothing. I just decided to do a little better this time." "Raven, come outside for a moment," Miss Shi said. "Evan's parents are here. They want to talk to you. It's okay if you don't want to go. I'll handle it." "Why not go? It would be a waste not to accept a sheep that comes to my door," Raven smiled. Soon, Raven arrived at the teacher's office. "Student Goo, hello, I'm Evan's father," Vice Director Yi said with a smile. "Evan's mother and I are here on behalf of the kids. We have something to discuss with you. We were in the wrong this time, but they've all learned their lesson. The charge of attempted murder is too serious. As long as you drop the lawsuit, everything is negotiable." "Oh, I wonder how much they're worth in your eyes," Raven smiled. Vice Director Yi handed her a black card. "There's 10 million in here. Is this enough to show our sincerity?" $10 million is enough to hire a good lawyer, Raven sneered. Miss Gu, please wait. We don't know what you want. Why don't you just tell us and we'll prepare it immediately, Vice Director Yi said hastily. The people who attacked me yesterday, I want 5% of each of your company's shares, Raven said. Miss Gu, 5% is a very large amount. As they were talking, his phone rang. Weren't you supposed to find Raven Gu? Why is the judiciary at our house? My son can't go to jail. Whatever conditions she proposes, just agree to them. This Raven Gu is not as easy to deal with as I thought, Vice Director Yi thought. Also, what do you think will happen to your stocks if I release this recording? After all, netizens love to join in on the fun these days, Raven said. We agree to your conditions, Vice Director Yi said with a headache. If anything comes up in the future, I'll have Julian Kang contact you. One hand gives the money, the other drops the lawsuit. Keep an eye on that rebellious son of yours from now on, and don't let him provoke Raven Gu again. Do you hear me? Vice Director Yi grumbled to his wife. Raven returned to class and Lily asked, Is everything okay? Yeah, it's fine. It's all settled. Let's focus on studying for the exam. We can't let Ms. Shi down this time. I heard this national exam will select a special group of students in advance, the science geniuses, Shen Huan said. The rules are set to be compared with the high school entrance exam, so the exam site is a bit chaotic. The rules are that high? That's even better. The Outstanding Teacher Award will be Ms. Shi's. Raven smiled. Time passed, and the official exam day arrived. Raven was doodling in the exam room, which made the proctor helpless. After doodling for a while, she stopped taking the exam, stood up, and handed in her paper. After the exam, the whole school was complaining about how difficult the questions were, but it was over. They had to wait a week for the results. Lily was nervously hoping she didn't get a low score. I'm over 700. Not bad, you get a chicken leg as a reward, Raven said. Ivy Gu got 710 and was being praised by Huai Jiang. You and Evan from the school next door are probably the top scorers this time. So, what's the use of some people being so flashy all the time? Huai Jiang, don't say that. My uncle asked about my sister just 2 days ago. Sister, check your score and let uncle know. Uncle said you just need to pass. You don't need to rely on studying anyway. Raven was having lunch and was annoyed by the disturbance. So noisy. Sis, I'm just concerned about you. Is it because Mom and Dad left their assets to me that you hate me? Raven couldn't take it anymore and pulled her down into a chair. Eat more, talk less. You're so proud of that little bit. Look at the bigger picture. And who said you're the top scorer? But then a comment caught everyone's attention. Damn, stop gossiping and check the trending list. The top scorer is Raven Gu. And it was true. Online, the top scorer in the exam was Raven Gu, with a perfect score, trending at number 1. A perfect score? Raven Gu? Absolutely impossible, Huai Jiang said. Ivy was so shocked she dropped her water bottle. Ivy, don't worry. With Raven Gu's track record, how could she get a perfect score? I'll go report it now. The top spot is yours. Oh, right. I'll go find some trolls and expose Raven Gu's past grades. If we make a big deal out of it, someone will definitely investigate. Huai Jiang, that doesn't seem like a good idea, Ivy said. Why not? Who told her to get caught cheating? Cheating can get you banned from exams or even jailed. Raven Gu is finished this time. Ivy was very pleased with Huai Jiang's words. In Class A20, Dylan was still stunned, unable to believe that the top scorer was sitting right next to him. So cool. Sister Raven is so calm. I want to print her picture and hang it by my bed to look up to her, Ling Qian marveled. Ms. Shi came to the door and asked Raven to step outside for a private talk. Raven went out. Raven, the inspection team is here, but I believe in you. Just cooperate with the investigation and everything will be fine. Don't worry, teacher. I'll handle this. I promise to win you the National Outstanding Teacher Award, and I will. In the principal's office, people were analyzing. With this speed of submission, it's 90% cheating. Raven walked in and greeted the principal. This is Captain Liu and Officer Zhang. Captain Liu has some questions for you. Just answer honestly. Raven sat down nonchalantly. Yes, sir. Raven Gu, can you tell me why you submitted your paper so quickly? Captain Liu asked. The questions were too easy, Raven replied. But you always got zeros before. Why a perfect score this time? How many points I get depends on my mood. Raven Gu, I suspect you of cheating. Please cooperate, Captain Liu said angrily. Cheating? The law requires evidence for any accusation, so where's the proof? Raven sneered. Your past scores of 0 are the proof. Stop trying to argue. You definitely cheated. It's not a real score. Raven, why don't you retake the test and show them? That will prove your innocence, Ms. Shi suggested. No, I've already taken the test. There's no such thing as a second time. Raven Goo, if you can't prove your innocence, then it's cheating. A 0 score getting a perfect score, it's just... Just then, Tan Shi Cheng and Marcus Liu walked in. Who said Raven Goo got a 0? Everyone was stunned. Director Liu, old Tan? Isn't that the former Minister of Education, Tan Shi Cheng? He's a senior who reformed the country's education system. Raven Goo, why are you looking at me like that? It's only been 6 months, don't you recognize me? Tan Shi Cheng said. Raven stood up, looked at him, and bowed. Hello, teacher. The principal couldn't believe it. What? Raven Goo is old Tan's student? Teacher, why are you here? Raven asked. If I don't come, who will prove it for you? Little Liu, give me the materials. 10 years ago, since the implementation of the college entrance exam system for the first time, someone got a perfect score in all subjects. To this day, it's still the same person. This is the transcript from that year. There are other test papers you can all check. The principal and Captain Liu were bewildered. That person's identity is not easy to find. The top scorer is almost invisible, so it was Raven Go. 10 years ago, she was only 7. But I've compared her handwriting from before. It doesn't match the test paper, Captain Liu said. I checked her handwriting before. That's why I was so sure she cheated. I can write in 24 different fonts. This handwriting is to get the maximum score, Raven said. Captain Liu was speechless at her explanation. Soon, all the evidence was posted on the school forum, proving that Raven Goo was the one who got a perfect score in the exam 10 years ago. Oh my god, this sister is amazing. Raven Goo got a perfect score 10 years ago, the top scorer twice, and it's the same person. That's insane. Sister Raven is the best. The queen of scores is sitting next to me. I can brag about this for a whole year. Everyone else is trash. Sister Raven, why did you lie to me? Your grades are so good. Why did you get 0s before? Because there's only one correct answer but 3 wrong ones. I can take my time to choose, Raven said. You don't need to try to understand a god's thoughts. Isn't this just making things harder for yourself? Ling Qian said. I heard that famous professors from home and abroad have come to our school. They'll be here for admission interviews tomorrow. Have you thought about which school you'll go to? Qin Zhaoqi asked. I haven't decided yet. What about you? I met with Ms. Shi yesterday and asked to be removed from the interview list, Lily said. You did so well. Why did you drop out? Dylan asked, stunned. To get into the law program at Beijing University with my score. You're saying it's not enough? 700 points is not enough? Brother Shen Yuan is the dean of the Beijing University Law School. They only accept 2 students each year. Both are top scorers from their provinces, Qin Zhaoqi said. So I want to study hard and retake the exam. Raven held her hand and put a candy in her mouth. It's okay, there are still 4 months left. Good luck with your interviews tomorrow, everyone, Lily smiled. The next day, at school, Qin Zhaoqi said, Sister Raven, did you get a lot of calls yesterday? Yes, so I turned off my phone. Sister Raven is so cool. I heard many big shots are here today, even leaders from the Ministry of Education and the police. As they were talking, Yang Tianming approached. Hello, Student Gu. I'm Yang Tianming from the Medical Department of Beijing University. Hello, Professor Yang. Student Gu, don't misunderstand. I'm just giving you my business card to get to know you. It doesn't mean Beijing University is offering you an olive branch. Don't be too nervous. You have many choices. We respect that, and we hope for a better future for you. If we have the chance in the future, we can discuss medical issues. If you need help, you can find me. I heard she cured both old Liu and Mrs. Qin, a truly promising young person. The Ministry of Health also came to the school. Why is the Ministry of Health here? They only recruit people with master's degrees or higher. Are they going in that direction to find Raven Gu? Is Raven Gu so amazing that the Ministry of Health is here to recruit her? Professor Guoqi of the Ministry of Health said, You are Raven Gu? Is there something you need? Raven turned around. You're the top scorer in the country. Not bad. You're qualified to join our medical organization. Do well in the interview later. The crowd buzzed. Wow, so the medical organization is here for Raven Gu? After all, she's a genius with a perfect score in science. The interview is about to start. You 2 students, I'll go in first. Good luck with the interview later, Yang Tianming said. Goodbye, Professor Yang. The people from the medical organization are so arrogant. What's with the "you're qualified to join" attitude? The professors from our country are the best. Look at Professor Yang. Inside the interview, as soon as Raven introduced herself, everyone was excited. Student Gu, come to our University M, it's completely free with a full scholarship. Come to our University H, you can choose any major, we'll provide you with the best resources and connections. Your conditions are very tempting, but I'm sorry. I want to major in medicine, Raven said. If it's medicine, then no one can compete with the medical organization, they said with regret. Although the hope is slim, Raven Gu is truly a rare genius in the field of traditional Chinese medicine, Yang Tianming thought. Raven, the medical department at Beijing University, is headed by academician Dr. Wells, and it has the best traditional Chinese medicine system in the country. You can consider it. Dr. Wells is just an honorary dean at Beijing University. He only teaches one class a semester, and you call that being in charge? How shameless. In terms of medical facilities and talent, which school here can compare to our medical organization? Not to mention, traditional Chinese medicine is ridiculous and outdated. On what basis can it compare to our Western medicine? Guoqi said. Who said traditional Chinese medicine is outdated? And when did I say I wanted to join the medical organization? Raven asked. Then what, are you going to reject us? Yes. I advise you to think carefully. Don't do something you'll regret, Guoqi said angrily. Raven looked at him coldly, then said to Yang Tianming, Professor Yang, is the medical department at Beijing University still recruiting? What do you think of me? You want to come to Beijing University? Yang Tianming said happily. Can I? Of course you can. Let's sign the contract today. Okay. Soon they took out a pen and paper and signed the contract. After signing, Yang Tianming asked, Can I ask why you didn't choose the medical organization? No reason, I just didn't like them, Raven replied. Sister Raven, how did it go? Did the medical organization want to recruit you? Qin Jiaoqi asked excitedly. Yeah, but I rejected them. I chose Beijing University. Huh, really? As they were talking, Guoqi walked over, pointed at Ivy Gu and said, See that? That's the second-place student in your school. I'll let you see how our medical organization can train her to surpass a top scorer like you. Oh, I'll be waiting to see that, Raven sneered. Hey, when the foreign language department at Beijing University accepts me, we can be schoolmates, Qin Jiaoqi said. Yeah. Then her phone rang. You take the call, I'll go in first. You go ahead. As soon as she answered, he said, Your 18th birthday is coming up, isn't it? How do you want to spend it? Whatever, it's not important. How can it not be important? How about this? I'll arrange it. I'll pick you up this weekend. It's my first time celebrating a birthday with someone. Give me a chance. Raven was lost in thought for a moment, then said, The weather forecast says it will snow on Saturday. Do you want to go skiing? He continued. Not interested. I don't like crowded places. Playing games and watching movies is fine. Then we'll stay at the Zenith, just you and me. Okay. In the dormitory, Lily asked, Are you going to Mr. Liu's place this weekend? Yeah, that's right. Lily looked at the bracelet on Raven's wrist. This bracelet is a year old. It's a bit faded. This is a birthday present. I hope you'll be safe this year, too. Lily put another similar bracelet on Raven's wrist. But with Mr. Liu by your side, you probably won't need me for your future birthdays. What's with that expression? Raven pinched Lily's cheek. Go find your Mr. Liu, have fun. She saw him carrying a box. What's this? Movies. Some have been released, some haven't. You choose, I'll watch with you. If you don't like any of them, I'll have someone find more. Raven looked at him for a few seconds, then said, I was just saying that casually. I don't really want to watch movies or play games. Oh, I just casually had someone find them. Casually found hundreds of movies, including some that haven't been released, she thought. And there's cake. I bought your favorite strawberry flavor. Have a small piece first, we'll use the big one to make a wish tonight. Is this your first time celebrating a birthday with someone? She asked. Why, does it not seem like it? No, you seem very skilled. Thanks for the compliment, it seems I did a good job. Oh. She looked at the cake, then picked up a strawberry and offered it to him. This is your reward. Thanks. He leaned over to eat the strawberry, and their hands accidentally touched, making them both pause. They looked at each other, and the atmosphere suddenly became still, a hint of romance filling the air. As they stared at each other, the phone rang. The ring broke the spell, and they both looked away. As Raven answered, Marcus said, Raven, come over quickly. I've booked a place for your birthday party. Old Tan ordered it. Your 18th birthday can't be too shabby. Remember, 8 o'clock tonight at Heaven's Peak. Okay, I know. At Heaven's Peak, Dylan and Chin Jiaoqi were decorating for Raven's birthday. Lily and Julian Kang were also enthusiastically helping. Kai also arrived with a gift. Happy birthday, Raven! I personally brought back a big gift for you. Guess what it is? As they were talking, Leo rushed in. Let me through! Sis, I'm back. Are you surprised? Leo, couldn't you have hidden a little longer? I went all the way to pick you up myself, Kai said. Did you arrange this? Raven asked Aiden. Yeah, I thought you'd be happy to see him. Raven was indeed very happy and ruffled her brother's hair. See, I told you, a birthday is more fun with more people, Marcus Liu said to Tan Chi-chung. Raven, from today on, your life is entering a new stage. I wish you all the best peace and happiness, Tan Chi-chung said. Thank you, teacher. It's not easy to gather all these big shots here. Aiden, the person you value is truly not ordinary, Kai said. Aiden smiled. Well, she is Raven Gu, after all. A man in love is different, Kai teased. A short while later, the table was filled with delicious dishes and the party began. This year's birthday party was very lively. There were close family and friends. And there was a big new love, Aiden Liu. Finally, the happy birthday party came to an end. Tonight was so much fun. My sister is truly an interesting person. Sis, let's have another fun party like this next time, Leo said. Before he could finish, Aiden gestured for him to be quiet. Raven was so tired she had closed her eyes and was leaning on his shoulder, asleep. Leo was forced to witness this public display of affection. These two are really something. When a car's headlight shone on them, he quickly shielded her with his hand.